tuned in to the Pete McDevitt YouTube stream. Pete's calling the game live and in real time. Join the large and active community of fans in our family-friendly chat room, hosted by some of the best moderators in the business. Whether it's America's pastime baseball, a battle on the gridiron, or an NHL hockey game, you'll find the best sports commentary on YouTube is right here at the Pete McDevitt Show. And it's all starting right now.
Team, and as I think about the difference last year to this year, boy, are the Bees happy to have David Krejci back, Dave Reed.
Oh, absolutely. And it's the Garden. The Garden is in New York. It's the Garden in Boston. And the Garden faithful are thrilled that David Krejci, Krejci is their hometown boy. He went to his hometown to play last year in Czech. It was dominant. Everybody's thrilled to have him back in Boston. Patrice Bergeron is very excited to see him back because guess what? Doesn't have to see all the big matchups.
True.
And you know who's not happy to see him is the goaltenders in Minnesota, whether it's Marc-Andre Fleury or Philip Gustafsson. They're not thrilled that a guy like David Krejci is back, who'll be setting up Taylor Hall regularly. Minnesota has struggled to keep the puck out of their own net. And I'm not just going to blame this on goaltending. Team defense and forwards as well as defense have been horrendous, as we show plenty of easy little tap-in goals, backdoor passes, rush goals, scoring from the slot. There's been no help for these two guys, Marc-Andre Fleury, Philip Gustafsson. Their stats are not good. These two goaltenders are much better than they've shown, as over their career stats have shown. This year, the Minnesota Wild got to figure out their team defense.
I'm not on the Stanley Cup twice like this guy, but I know when you're looking at save percentages starting with 8,
I was just
that's not ideal.
testing the mics
this
right
guy,
there.
The ideal captain, one of the greats to ever wear a Bee sweater. He'll drop the puck. We head towards game time. Retired legend, Zdeno Chara. There it is. Beautiful sight, Boston.
So you've taken up running. Apple Watch has taken up a few new things as well. First, it tracked your distance. Now
Game
it
time's 1
tracks your
o'clock.
stride
Why haven't they
length.
brought this up yet?
It knows a breaststroke from a backstroke. It checks for temperature
All right, we'll
changes,
keep waiting on this
estimates
for
when
a
you
second.
ovulated. When you're dreaming, it's measuring your REM sleep down to the minute. And it can detect a serious car crash, then call for help.
Why is it not
So, yeah, a few new
pulling
things.
where I need it to pull from?
That should hold it for now. What should we do?
I know what to do.
You do?
I'm going to CashNetUSA.com. I can apply in minutes, and if approved, we can have the money in our account as soon as the same business day.
You're my hero.
Saving the day is easy with CashNet USA.
When you need money fast, be the hero. Go to CashNetUSA.com to apply for the money you need now.
This is not laptop country. That's not to say technology doesn't have its place, even here. At Ariat, we make boots and workwear with an eye to how technology can improve your day, and a mindset that whatever is good today can be made better tomorrow. You work hard. We're right there with you.
When the details take precedence, the rest falls perfectly into place. We strip away everything but the essential.
Trying to figure out
and
why
what we're left
why
with
this widget is
are
not
thoughtful
working.
bedrooms for modern living. Thuma.
At Safelite, we take care of vehicles with the latest technology. We can replace your windshield and recalibrate your safety system.
And they recycled my old glass.
Don't wait, schedule today.
Safelite Repair, Safelite Replace.
Time to stir up the conversation. Each week we sift and search, debate and argue. But only the best gets labeled top shelf. See how we rank the best of the week. And see if you agree.
First around the stop. Between the legs.
Not every play can make the cut.
Are you kidding me?
And only one can earn the top spot. Tune in every week for the results of NHL's best of top shelf. Tonight, 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
We kick off a new year in Boston, Massachusetts. It is the NHL Network Showcase, and it's presented by SAP. We're spending our Saturday at TD Garden as the Bruins host the Wild. Two teams off to two very different starts here in 2022 and 23. We're back because we never left Secaucus. Kevin Weeks, Stephen Elsner, and Weeksy, we're going to get to the Bees in a moment because there's a lot to chew on with Boston. But with Minnesota, an unbelievable season a year ago, an early exit in the Stanley Cup playoffs stunned a lot of Wild fans. And that's what's happened here in the first few games. It's been stunning to watch them struggle. They did pick up a much-needed victory the other night in overtime, and it was the Thrill who provided the game winner.
Yeah, it has been a difficult start off of what was an outstanding season for Minnesota Wild, but all eyes like those point to that man right there, number 97, Kirill the Thrill Kaprizov, and he's thrilling the fans. Exceptional skates, edge work, edge control, agility. Watch him fading away, hitting the short side window here on Frederik Andersen. He can score it with pinpoint, laser-guided accuracy as he does there through a seat of bodies past UC Soros. He is box office. He's must-see TV now.
He rewrote the Wild record books last year. Matt Zuccarello did that in his personal record book. It was a career season, 79 points for Zuccarello. And Brian Hartman, career year for him. You go down the line, a lot of Wild players emerged a season ago and now just trying to, I guess, stack some wins and put one foot in front of the other. Now for the Boston Bruins, it's a new era with a lot of the same cast under Jim Montgomery. Now, the problem is a lot of those usual suspects that we typically talk about in the showcase game, they've been dinged up, but they're hopeful to get back a couple big guys soon.
Yeah, they are. Two of their outstanding players, one on the front end and Brad Marchand, who's an elite offensive weapon, of course, up front, out with the hip surgery, and of course on the right side, New York State native in Charlie McAvoy, one of the best defensemen in the league. But it's been David Pastrnak out of Czechia, who's another Czech-born superstar, a la Patrick Elias and the great Jaromir Jagr and such. And Pasta,
trying to work on a widget here before we get started.
So he's giving you the linguine. He's giving you the ziti.
Yeah.
He's giving you the penne and the angel hair.
Can I get some breadsticks with it?
Of course you can. I just came from the Olive Garden. But in saying that, he's been so dynamic as well. He too is fun to watch, and he can thrill Bruins fans with each and every touch and every shift that he has out there.
The 29th head coach in Boston Bruins history is this man. They call him Monty, Jim Montgomery. And he's behind the bench taking over for Bruce Cassidy.
There we go. Got that working.
In early June after 6
They're still
years
going through it. They're taking their time on the NHL Network here,
postseason.
so that, I don't know
new
why,
coach,
but
new
the
system, and one that Matt Grzelcyk, one of those
start
injured
time
players
is
who
not
just
coming up
returned
as
for
quick as I would
Boston,
like.
he figures to fit quite well in that. And today we can talk about the Bruins who are playing against the Wild, but we are going to start with one who used to play for the Spoke Bee, Zdeno Chara. Here is PA announcer at TD Garden, Jake Zimmer.
Joining the Bruins in 2006, he became one of the greatest players to
tight,
ever
everybody.
don the black and gold, and one of the most dominant defensemen to ever play the game. Across his illustrious 25-year professional career, he earned a Norris Trophy, won the Mark Messier Leadership Award, made 6 All-Star appearances, and played the most games by a blue liner in NHL history, while also serving as the Bruins captain for 14 seasons. Most notably, of course, he helped bring the Stanley Cup back to Boston in 2011. He's also become a champion for the city of Boston, dedicating countless hours to giving back to local hospitals, schools, and other causes. His unparalleled leadership, commitment, and character shaped a culture within the Bruins dressing room that will carry on.
Obviously, it's a original 6 franchise, and when you have that, you know, there's a lot of history involved, a lot of great players. We want to create in this team that definition to be the hardest team to play against.
Hey, Jerry. They're doing a celebration for a player right now, which is making it a little bit longer before they're getting the, I guess, the website up.
No whining and no excuses. It is the personality of Zdeno Chara, and
Let me
it is
check
the
another game.
personality of this Boston Bruins team.
accompanied by his sons Zach and Ben. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the TD Garden Ice, number 33, Zdeno Chara.
All right, at least I can get it set using the other game.
Would the captains please make their way to center ice for today's ceremonial puck drop?
Hey, there we go. Now we got our game. Sorry, guys. Just took a little bit longer because they're doing this ceremony.
Thank you, Zdeno, and congratulations on your retirement.
All right, Hatbox, welcome in. Javier, welcome in. I think this looks pretty good now for hockey. I think this is what I'm going to roll with.
Zdeno Chara, or as they would say in his native Slovakia, Zdeno Chara. Handshakes for his old teammates in Boston as he and his boys out there dropping the puck, ceremonial puck drop before the Bruins and Wild kick things off. But it's worth going back down memory lane for one of the all-time greats.
All right, let me
Certainly is, and it was privileged to call him a teammate. Was in touch with him recently. Congrats to Big Z on what was a Hall of Fame career. He is just beginning, if you will, in terms of his legacy. Yes, we saw.
While
what he
they're
did
still
on the
doing
ice.
this, I'm
We
going to
didn't
fix
see enough
something
of
on
what
the
he did off
screen
ice,
real
and
quick.
Great things in store for him going forward.
Hockey,
24
hockey.
years, captain the Bruins for 14 of those seasons. There's Jim Montgomery, former head coach for the Dallas Stars, spent the last couple of years as an assistant in St. Louis, and then Dean Evason, who was a part of changing the culture there in Minnesota along with Bill Guerin.
Absolutely, for sure. Linus Ullmark drawing a consecutive start here for the Boston Bruins. He's played very well so far this season.
It'll be Omar.
All right, here we go.
Marc-Andre Fleury. The puck is down, and the NHL Network
I'm going to let you
Showcase
listen on that for a second while I fix
Kent
this.
Weeks and Stephen Nelson with you. You can get involved, as Weeksy likes to say. The hashtag NHLN Showcase. And the near side, Zaka, right from the Devils. Wrist shot just wide of the net of Fleury, pokes it away to the corner. Scooped away by Zuccarello. Brought along by Kaprizov now. He's watched by Hampus Lindholm. The Wild's first 3 games, they gave up 20 goals in 3 losses. Stopped by Fleury, rebound in front of his cage. Pushed to the point, nobody was home as it goes back out. And you heard the Wild after the overtime win against Vancouver. It was like a huge sigh of relief, even though it was just the 4th game of the year. They needed that.
They certainly did, no question.
Here comes Boston. Quick shot. Penalty called as the stop was
That was
made
fast.
by Fleury. It's going to be a slashing penalty as Connor Clifton was joining the rush.
Connor Clifton, affectionately known by his teammates as Cliffy Hockey. And the Boston Bruins come out using that speed. Penalty will assess here.
Yeah.
And it's a slash that will be assessed. Take a second look on the slash. Nice speed coming through the neutral zone for Craig Smith. Backing off the D, and it's Matt Dumba, 24 in white. As he closes this gap, you'll see Clifton get the initial chance, and there's Matt Dumba. And actually, they assess it to Joel Eriksson Ek, I should add. So, tough start for the Wild. Nice save there by Marc-Andre Fleury. But for the Bees, a power play on fresh sheet of ice here.
Yeah, minute 5 in, already on the man advantage, and they win the draw in the
That was
offensive
quick
zone
on the
to
man
Fleury's
advantage.
left. Floats across to the far side. It dances over the stick of Pasternak.
That
Lindholm
fast,
running
that
point.
fast we're on a man
Pasternak,
advantage already.
Krejci lurking back door. Ramps off a Wild defenseman's stick and into the corner. Jonas Brodin there in on the conference.
Where is that red box?
Now it's Pasternak below the red line. Dumbo will turn and fire it down. And an early clear for the Wild PK.
Nice clear by Matt Dumba. Good awareness. Did a nice job of scanning the field, so to speak, on the rink, and made the right decision on that play choice. Well done there by Dumba.
Good work by Minnesota again. Now Duhaime, shorthanded, flips and scores!
That quickly on the board. Minnesota. Wow. Hope I do this
Brandon
right.
Duhaime
I didn't test the
would not
two.
be
Let me try it. That was quick.
Young speed into the lineup. Really good job by the Minnesota Wild on staying beneath the puck. And now Boston is in full possession, but watch the Wild in the neutral zone. They do a nice job of closing gaps, angling, and also influencing some of the decisions with the Boston Bruins as they try to slalom through there. And Brandon Duhaime gets on this and hits the accelerator, steps down on the gas, and just chips this one through Omar. 1-0 Mini.
And a silent crowd at TD Garden. They were expecting an early power play goal. Instead, it goes the other way. So 1-0 Minnesota in the first few minutes of the showcase. And another entry denied. Good work by Duhaime again along the blue line.
Yep, complimenting his goal with a nice defensive play was Duhaime. Nicely done.
The first time Boston has trailed at the Garden this year in the fourth home game of the year. They've been excellent at home. Last 30 seconds of the Eriksson Ek minor. And it is NHL Saturday as well, presented by SAP. So we welcome in our viewers watching around the globe, particularly in Europe. Last 15 seconds of the man advantage. Coyle was shooting from the circle through traffic. Pad was down for Fleury.
Just barely fits in there.
Coyle.
Sorry, I'm trying to tweak this
Puts
as
it
I'm
back
working
to
it
the
right
point.
now.
One-time blast, block shot in front by Merrill, who's drawing in for his first action of the year.
Absolutely.
Back at full strike, the rifle.
That quickly, Boston says, hey, I'm not telling you what that. I'm in it. Well, that was fast.
Season when they chop it up. And what a story it's been for the elder Nick Foligno, who was placed on waivers, veteran player, such a gamer. Nick Foligno's been his entire career. He's placed on waivers to start the season. Some salary cap challenges, and there's the attempted one-timer, nicely blocked and defended there by the Wild, by Merrill, to your point. But a good recovery. Watch the middle of that upper face-off, not ram under the bar by Foligno. Watch him fade away from coverage, moving screen in front of Marc-Andre Fleury, and perfectly placed under the bar. What a start to the year it's been for Nick Foligno here.
3 goals in his last 5. He's on a heater. And you mentioned an important start for him, given the offseason and the uncertainty that surrounded him for a moment. So we're not yet 4 minutes in, already 2 goals, 1 aside.
All right. I'm just about ready to bring this back over.
A penalty coming up on the Boston Bruins.
Another penalty.
So a delayed penalty. Extra attacker out there for Minnesota. Far side shot. Pad save made. Another one.
Nice save.
Looks as though there's going to be a holding penalty assessed here. And some nice saves there by Linus Ullmark, who was called upon. And Coach Montgomery can't believe it. He's like, boys, we just evened this up. Let's stay out of the sin bin. Here comes a
Boston penalty number 94. 2-minute minor for holding.
Here's a second look at that. That's a penalty that at this stage you just can't take, and I'll say why. The puck's over on the boards. It's on the wall. Nobody's beating your goalie from there. You don't need to take a penalty in that instance. That's just a poor play choice there by Lauko. Can't make that penalty there. You just can't take that one, especially when you just tied the game up, Nellies.
Yeah, a youthful mistake by the young Jakob Lauko. So he'll sit for a pair and give the Wild power play a chance, a unit that is rolling at 41.2% this year.
All right, I'm going to send this back over to my screen here.
Sizzling.
Uh-oh, Matt Boldy in, shoots, and it's denied by Ullmark.
Ullmark called upon again. That's 2 breakaways that the Bees have yielded so far. On this one, Ullmark up to the task. Nice stop there.
Okay.
And Boldy, the Mass native, who scored his first career goal in the National in his first game in this building last season. Boston will clear. 50 seconds gone by on the Lauco penalty.
Download.
Here's the young Kalen Addison, who leads all rookies in points right now. Dynamic start to his season. Boldy, near circle. Ranges down to the line. Pushes it to the point. Here's Addison.
Right.
Back to
Screen's
Boldy.
going to glitch for a
Boldy into
second.
the dot. Centered
I apologize that I have
Kaprizov.
not been on
Shot
chat
was
right
deflected
now.
into the corner. Boldy tried to give it back to him. It was intercepted by
Jojo,
Bruins.
welcome
Here
in.
they come shorthanded.
Trying to get this screen fixed. Take me
Good
just
work
a
by
second.
Polino to filter it down soft
I
to
saw
the
that
top
whole
and
bottom
kill some
of it's
more
a
time.
mess.
30 seconds left on the man advantage.
So I got to
for the Wild.
resend it over. So far, good game. 1-1 already. Share out the stream for me if you don't mind. All right, now I just have to bring this down.
And Boldy had a great opportunity, as did Foligno.
Did I not do it transparent? Son of a gun.
Poised, calm, lifted into the glove and stood it out in midair. Comes
I did not do it transparent, I don't think. Maybe I did.
Just tried chipping this one short.
Okay, I guess I did do it right. Amazing.
Not to be outdone down at the
Hey, Paul, what's up, buddy? How's this look now, Paul? Jesse, everybody? Is it a better look for it? More clean? What are you guys thinking? Share it out if you're new. Subscribe to the channel. I need to share this over to the other channel so we let people know we're doing hockey. All right, I got to go over here for a second. Boop, 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 boop. All right, let me give you this back for a second. It's being the screen's being interactive and everything like I want it to do.
Potential incentives, and he has provided plenty of incentives. Oh, plenty. So watching Bruins hockey, no doubt. David Krejci back in a Bees uniform.
Anybody notice I changed the name of the channel?
Off the leg of Brodeen, who pushed it along to his partner. Comes out and down to Riley's stick. So it was Duhaime shorthanded, and then Nick Foligno right after Bees power play ended to even the tally. That's what got us to 1-1. If you're hopping on the NHL Network showcase a little tardy. Wide fires well wide off the stick of Pastrnak. Some pace to this first period. Yeah. Boldy, drop pass, gets it back. Around the net, tries to stuff it home. And was turned away by Ullmark. That whistle brings about our first breather on the showcase.
All right.
Brandon Duhaime had to catch his breath after opening the scoring with this shorty. It's 1-1.
1-1. All right, so I hope you guys are having a good time here today. We are working on this hockey and how we're going to do it this year. Spring training for me. Switch account, pull this back up. Spring training here for me today on hockey on our channel here. Hey, we hit 5,000 views over here. Woo, we're doing something. If you're brand new, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. Tell me who you are, how you got here, all that kind of good stuff. Welcome to How We Do Hockey on our second channel. Love the hockey shield, Paul says. Cool. I'm happy with the hockey shield. It's a good look, right? It's a good look. The deuce is loose. There we go. The deuce is loose. Deuce is loose. So, yeah, I'm going to enjoy doing hockey. I think this is a good look for us. You know, and everything with that. So let me pull this up. So I guess as somebody subscribes, we'll be able to see it in the chat. Mark, welcome in. Hello, big Bruins fan. Glad we have a solid team with you. Welcome. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, you guys are rolling it, man. You guys are absolutely rolling it, Mark. So out to a great start to this year. We're going to do a bunch of hockey this year. Now that I've got it flowing, I've got the idea for how it's going to go. I think this is going to be a good screen for us. It's going to be interactive channel information up there. with the time we are in the game, the score we are, the period, an update on the screen. So I'm happy with this. The deuce is loose. We need to hit those likes and get the likes up to 100. That would be a huge help to us. More likes, the better. So, gave you a sub. I'm happy to be listening. Well, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. I'm going to pull that open. I need to go out of there. Man, I wish Stream Elements had it so that you could just transition from one account to another.
Offensive depth and defensive presence in that center spot. Wild controlling the possession after the offensive zone face-off. And now it's with the Bruins. And with Krejci.
Wow, now it doesn't want to let me open it.
Really in his hometown.
You like the hockey setup. Cool, Paul.
That campaign was to him, no doubt. Absolutely. Nice battle in the boards here so far. We've seen a lot of board play to this point in the game, which is a really good sign for a matinee game. See the players disengage just quickly. And a quick breakout for Minnesota Wild. Zuccarello will chip for Hartman to chase. Charlie Coyle got the 11, 12, 13 line for Boston back together with Craig Smith drawing in. A.J. Greer's had a great start to the year. He is out. Jim Montgomery just giving him a little breath. Yep. Even though he's been highly productive. No question. Been outstanding so far. From the point.
Open the YouTube app on my phone.
Riley will try again. One's off the stick of Eriksson. He takes a check. Make a play to get the puck out to Kaprizov. The Wild will change.
Responsible change at that by the Wild. Well read by them.
Riley, toward the end of his shift, didn't have the wheels to get to the puck. Minnesota will reset.
Nice quick touch there by Allmark. Helping cue that breakout.
Deflected away. Merrill will go.
Open the YouTube app on Pete's
run
phone.
interference from Marc-Andre
I got to
Fleury
open the app on my phone.
He likes to do.
Yes.
So that's why it's not
Boston
letting me.
comes
Okay.
right
I'm trying to work into why this thing.
Sauce it across.
I obviously have to go in and transition.
You mentioned Linus Ullmark starting. He's 3-0 with a 2.06.
Transition everything over.
And a save percentage above .930. A lot of people had Jeremy Swayman's name circled heading into this year after a fantastic rookie campaign. But right now, Jim Montgomery going with the hot netminder, and that's Linus Ullmark.
Absolutely. And they're stacked in the goal position right
it's
now.
It's asking me to check in, sign in here.
In front of them, the Wild are anyway.
I'm just waiting to do it.
Through traffic. Went off the skate, never got to Ullmark's cage. Now the young Marco Rossi has the puck knocked off his stick.
CDS Sill, what's up? I'm a Bruins fan.
Just tying up all.
But Marc-Andre, that's interesting.
2 to 4 goalie league. It's no longer a 1 goalie league.
Well, I appreciate you stopping in here today. You're also a Patriots fan, it looks like, too. So we do Patriots game as well. Brady, thoughts on the Bruins reverse retro jerseys? I hadn't noticed. This is my first time jumping into hockey this year. I've been so busy with baseball.
Top prospect
and
goalie for the
football.
Minnesota Wild.
Play held up with 9.5.
That is a
the
cool
first
look.
period. Step aside for a timeout.
I kind of like that retro look.
New seasons, new gear. Show the world what it means to be a fan.
I'm on two-step. Finish doing it.
Fanatics, officially
I know one thing, the Bruins are playing really good this year to start out. I was looking at their record.
Rocket Money uncovers hidden subscriptions and
I was
notifies
impressed
you
with
when
their
charges
records.
upcoming.
I was like,
From
yeah.
there, you decide if you want that service. And if not, cancel it right from the app with one tap. Download Rocket Money, the money app that works for you.
HIMS has what you need. Whether you're looking for support for your mental health, performance in the bedroom,
or hair loss, Hims can help.
And here we go with the hair loss and every other
you can
thing.
get access to trusted treatments for ED, hair loss.
It's going to be a
and
fun year
anxiety
doing
from
hockey on this.
licensed
We're going to have a
medical
blast
providers
over here.
with a 100%
As soon as I can
online
get this
process
stream
and
elements to
free
open up,
shipping
Google's
with
fighting
Prime.
it right now.
It's no wonder
So that I can see
guys
who's
love
subscribed so I
Hims.
can
Get
put them up
started
on the
today
screen.
at
I'm just going to put
BOSvsMIN.com.
Mark's name up there. I'm going to give him the first one. Even though I can't see it, just going on the trust factor. All right.
We welcome you back with our player comparison presented by NHL.com and NHL.com International. Looking at the youth going wild.
There we go. We got our first one in there.
Top prospects in Addison who are
With
Alex
Mark.
Tanguay told me about. 'Cause he
Thank
had a
you,
chance to
Mark.
coach him at the AHL level a couple years ago. Said to keep an eye out on him. Dynamic puck mover. And on the left, in Rossi, who played for my former junior club, the Ottawa 67s. Their general manager, James Boyd, told me his draft year, this guy's dynamic. He's electric. He's a rink rat. Both these two young players counted upon to make an immediate impact, but as time goes along, they'll be very impactful players for this Wild franchise.
Rossi,
All right,
one of
here we
16
go.
Austrian-born skaters.
Now I can actually see things.
Perhaps the most notable former member of the Minnesota
Jess
Wild.
got Disney subscribed
Tomas
last
Vanek,
night,
yes.
too. Thank her. All right.
Absolutely.
789 career points for him. Rossi trying to follow suit, but as
Eric,
Tony
what's
Lupton
up, buddy?
alluded to
Welcome in.
Just rewarding to see him back healthy and playing in the National.
No question.
What he's gone through. 1-1. Wild and Bruins.
And our last PayPal that I got, I don't know who the last PayPal I got. I know Paul Engel blessed us last night, so I'm putting Paul Engel's name in there.
Totally, Dewar. Power like a running back to get separation there and get a grade A opportunity and an outstanding left-hand response.
Dewar showing some juice.
The only way we'll be able to do anything over
Yes.
here is through PayPal or Venmo.
No Jordan Greenway for Minnesota. Unfortunately, he came back from an injury and his return lasted a handful of shifts.
Tough to see. He played his college hockey at BU. You have to know he had this one circled on the calendar.
No sympathy from Bruins fans given the injuries. Marchand, McAvoy, Carlo out for Boston today.
Very true.
Speaking of injuries, Merrill.
All right, there. Now that's
injured in
set.
the World
Everything's set on the
Championships.
screen now.
Team
All right,
USA.
we're good. Let's do this.
Arm surgery in the offseason, so this is his first game of the 22-23 season.
I got to put that lower as we're doing it here.
Hartman.
Are we getting? We're not getting any echo or anything, are we? What's up, Eric? What does the Kraken alternative jersey look like, or does it not? I don't know. That's a good question. I can't wait to get into these alternatives. I actually like Boston's here.
No icing in the near corner.
Let me know how the sound is, Jesse, Paul. Give me a sound check on clarity and echo.
Big acquisition last year, then signed the extension.
Boston on the attack. Oh! Big save by Fleury. It went through his legs. He had to backhand it behind him. He had to backhand it behind him.
Under Jim Montgomery, as they did under Bruce Cassidy when he first took over initially. But here comes Hampus Lindholm, to your point.
Okay.
The defenseman backing
Sebastian
off
the
the
Crab
opponent.
is in the
Hook
house
check
with
gets
us.
that to the high slot. Watch Mark
CDS
Hunter's
says,
first
my
position. He
boy,
comes out
hitting it up.
to the top of the paint, makes himself big. Had some second thoughts on that.
I like
Lindholm
it.
Made the big time save. And
CDS in the
on other
house.
end prior to Allmark with a real quality stop of his own. So this game opening up, so to speak, here, Nelly. With chances that either
Overall sound is pretty good, though, Jesse. We're happy with it.
Yes, I see what you did there.
No check to luck. Okay.
Jeanette and Paul, part of our team over here.
I got you. Matt Grizzly. Off the face.
My sister's in Magic Kingdom. She's getting me cupcakes. That's a good day, I
Yeah,
guess.
the pace of this game, yes, both teams have scored open this first period relatively early, but I like the tempo and the pace so far.
Boston on the attack again.
For Hall, his backhand pass in front.
Shot, goal! Boston on the goal. Wow, that was quick, jumping in there.
Boston, as they should, and they're probably loving it back in his native Czechia as well. Maybe somewhere in Prague watching this game right now. And it's that transition game I just alluded to. And look at Taylor Hall attacking Foligno. Marcus, that is, recognizing he's a forward.
2-1, Bruins.
David Pastrnak. I mentioned it was Pasta Day not that long ago. He can bring it to you in so many different ways.
Like that goal horn, huh, Mark? Thank you.
No help out in front
We
of
try to
him.
work
David
to put up a
Pastrnak
good show over here
gets
for everybody
deep
is what
into
we
the
try.
paint and puts that
I'm
puck
sure as
down
heck
the
far
other
not
end.
perfect,
Marc-Andre Fleury.
but we'll try to keep
2-1 Bruins.
working at it. 212 subscribers currently. Is our snap? Is our bot working? I don't even know if our bot's working.
Year for David Pastrnak.
All right, Minnesota back out with it.
Yeah. The bag is coming.
Oh, the bags. The bags are coming right now, I'll tell you that. The bags are definitely coming for sure for David Pastrnak, pending unrestricted free agent. They're going to back those brake trucks up for him. Somebody is.
And we heard
Pastrnak, 40 goals last season. He had 40 goals last season.
And he said in the early going of the season, the thought from Pasternak's camp was that they're going to see how this year plays out.
For sure. And also, Pastrnak loves playing in Boston. He loves.
That might be in there. It might have just not started yet. I slowed things up because it was going too much originally.
The shot was wide.
Yeah, he loves the fact
We'll
that
see.
David
Let's see if it
Krejci's
comes
back,
up in a few minutes.
By the way, his fellow countryman. And, you know, there's a lot of comfort there. Krejci helped mentor him when he first
Dockets
came over.
Bay.
It's a lot of respect. And also, on a one-year deal, is the captain, Patrice Bergeron, that you alluded to.
Krejci signed a one-year
Be
contract.
resolved
Interesting.
in this offseason, but
6:12 on the clock.
these guys are
6:12 on
dynamic.
the
I
actual
mean, when you
game
have
clock
these
in front of me.
players as your 1-2 centers, this is a game changer, right? Yeah.
Did anybody find the stream just because YouTube suggested it? Anybody in here right now find it because YouTube suggested it? Did you not know about the Deuce already? That's what we call the channel, the Deuce, because we have our original channel, which we do NFL football and baseball on.
What you miss.
We do
when you don't
hockey
have
and basketball over
thing
here.
Anymore, that person, once it's gone. Yeah. And he's a very, very good example of
Minnesota's skating really well for a team with their
So
record.
it's 2-1 Bruins. Down to the last 6 minutes of play in the first period. Thrown at Omar, and he snares it.
Nice
And that
save.
Second goal for Boston.
His glove's been hot to start this game so far, though. Omar's glove's been sizzling. Right?
He's been tested. Another look at the tally from Pastrnak.
I wonder if it's just because I put the timing back so far on that bot. Let me go take a look. Hey, Ryan Devlin, welcome in, buddy. Yes, you get paid in Dizar Dream points.
That should hold it for now.
All right, let me see. I might have.
What should we do?
No, it says it's working.
You do?
I'm going
It
to
says it's on.
CashNetUSA.com. I can apply in minutes, and if approved, we can have the money in our account as soon as the same business day.
You're my hero.
Saving the day is easy with CashNet USA.
When you need money fast, be the hero. Go to CashNetUSA.com to apply for the money you need now.
Let me drop that down.
NHLShop.com, the official online store of the NHL and the world's largest selection of officially licensed NHL fan gear. Shop now and get today's special offer. NHLShop.com, a Fanatics experience.
Shoot you a magic band.
Tonight, it's primetime in Montreal when sharpshooting Jason Robertson and the Stars
That's a gold scored goal.
take on Captain Nick Suzuki and the
I need to put a
Canadiens.
hockey timer
Hockey
on here because I don't
begins
have a hockey
tonight,
timer
7
on
Eastern,
here.
on NHL Network.
Welcome back to the showcase. We mentioned what Boston has between the pipes in terms of a tandem. Now for Minnesota, it's a relatively new one. It was Talbot and Kotkinen, and now it's Fleury and Gustafsson, and it has not been an optimal start for them.
There's
It's
a
not
hockey
all
stick.
their fault.
Yeah. And both these guys know that they can play better. You know, I have so much respect for the great Marc-Andre Fleury and what he's done and who he is. And being one of the best goalies in league history, he's come out and said that he can make a few more saves. He knows that. He puts that.
I think we have a
Listen, you're
hockey
not third
goal,
all the time
too.
in wins when you don't understand that. In the case of the youngster,
Yep,
Gustafsson,
there it
it's
is,
just gonna
hockey
be
goal.
opportunity to get more minutes. But the D has to be much better in front of them. The team commitment to defense, as we saw from the Wild last year. Anybody in the land of 10,000 lakes in Minnesota, Brainerd, White Bear Lake, wherever you're at, Minnie, you know that the Wild have been a little bit porous defensively to start the season.
We'll change it to
that trend has
7 minutes.
continued a little bit here in the first period.
Defense has been frustrating, not just for those goalies, but for the players
And
in
we'll
front
turn
of
off
them. He's been
basketball.
putting up points, but he's been on the ice for a ton of goals.
We don't need
And he said
basketball right
they're
now.
playing like a bleeping.
All right, let's see if the bot shows up. There it is.
And you don't hear very much from him, so when you hear him say it,
There it is.
You know that there's weight behind it.
And we're seeing him on the ice now for Minnesota.
Now we got some help.
In the offensive zone.
Help for the mods. They don't have to do everything. I like it. Trying to give my mods a little bit of time to themselves. All right, 2-1 game here. 5 minutes left in it. If you're brand new, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please jump on it to make sure you can find us in the future. This is our second channel. It's known as The Deuce. We do baseball and football and Disney on the other one.
Do I play it? Do I freeze it? I stopped it. You tick all those boxes. It's a game changer.
Hallmark still has a ways to go to catch that man and win.
Icy Edits. That's a cool channel name.
121. That's 30 wins behind Patrick.
Look at this cool channel name, everybody. Look at that one. I like it.
I remember talking to him here at
Welcome in.
Prudential Center. Say, Flower, you're going to get in the 500 club.
Jesse, you know I appreciate you and Paul and Jeanette.
And you had my man, the great.
Trying to make it a little bit easier for you guys.
Heads up off the draw.
Less stuff you have to post, you know?
Who's also up in that neighborhood.
Now, you got a cool channel name, man. I hope you come back. Hope you like how I'm doing hockey over here. This is my second channel. We're just starting hockey for the season.
On the attack into the offensive zone. Noshek tried to filter one through.
I like how Minnesota is skating considering the record. Going into this, I saw the record. I was like, oh, boy.
To himself, Foligno. Now Riley again. That one deflects to the left of Fleury.
Appreciate you.
Foligno scored the first goal of the game for Boston. Play it back for Noshek. Less than 4.5 to go in the first period. Hey. Okay, puck comes out. Yep. Riley will bank it back down. Noshek to Lauko. Can't handle the pass.
Nice help defense there by the youngster Rossi as well. Coming deep in the defensive zone under the dot to provide some defensive zone support. That's going to go a long way.
Puck goes all the way down the other end. We will also do Olympic hockey over here when that happens again. This is where we'll do the Olympic hockey.
To start this year, when the Boston Bruins have needed him on the backhand, that was perhaps a big.
And if you are a football fan or a baseball fan, you see the link in the chat right there for my other channel. It's where we do the NFL and Major League Baseball.
Carlo Grizzlick has returned to the lineup, but Clifton has really steadied the ship.
Oh, nice stop.
In that department.
Certainly has.
3:38 left in the game clock here. My game clock will always be a hair ahead of the one on the screen, as they are generally behind. Yeah, welcome them in, absolutely. Thank you, Javier.
Last season from the net out, but very complete in terms of their defensive assignments. And Marcus Foligno and that whole third line had a big
storyline for the Wild defense has been clasping on Fury, and the offense is starting to click. Thank you. Look at that CDL give. I like CDL bringing a lot to the chat already. CDS. I'm seeing the eyes. CDS SIL. CDS SIL. I like people that bring a lot to the chat. And I like the fact that you got a football emoji up there too. Avatar. Are you? Is that Brady on your avatar? You an old school Brady fan?
Of course, Addison on the back end, so you get some youth stepping up in some of the offense.
I'm a novice on hockey. I tell people that up front. I'm not a genius when it comes to hockey. I do my best here.
Made them successful last season. So far, they're losing 70% of the faceoffs here to this point.
Oh, big jack!
Far side shot.
I love fights. I love a good hockey fight. Holding, we got a penalty coming.
Middleton was doing his best.
It should show us on the scoreboard who's on the power play. I want to double check that. Love Brady. Nice. Okay, cool. Good deal. That's awesome. We like I said, we welcome everybody over here, man.
Stash is real.
That's what we do here.
It looks like yours. Fans can't
Minnesota penalty number 5. 2-minute minor for tripping.
There you go. 2-minute minor. Trippy.
Totally looking for the dustpan with it, but here's the second look at that as they get entangled.
Paul says Olympic hockey rings are so exhausting, much wider. Yeah, but it's more wide open game, right? I like that. I like that part of it.
I love that. Middleton's battling for us there, but a perfect vantage point for the official.
All right, I think it's going to show the power play. on the screen in a second here.
Wild penalty kill.
And also acknowledge it.
A 1-for-1, I suppose. A short-handed goal killed off.
All right, thank you, Jesse.
Bruins keeping the score right after the expiration of that first minor.
2-1. Here we go.
Bruins main advantage returns. And just like in the first one, having a difficult time with clean entries.
Yeah, exactly. And the ice is probably not helping at this point. This deep.
You want to see Boston win for Fleury. He is good. I've always heard his name many times.
Boston up 2-1. Pasternak had the go-ahead tally. As the puck stripped off his stick, Minnesota can't clear. Lindholm at the point.
Quick out top, attack! No! All right, so it does show him on the power play. That's good.
Bergeron with an active stick.
I like
Back
that.
to Lindholm, and they convert that into a chance.
Halfway through. The penalty on Middleton.
Kicked away again.
Lindholm.
Minnesota doing a good job of breaking it away.
Olmark will give it back to him.
Clearing it out.
Slalom. Work a little bit of the clock.
If you're brand new to us, hit that subscribe on the channel.
Boston in. Back to the blue.
On the attack, Boston. Inside, quick shot. Oh, another nice save. Fury with a flurry. That was smooth. Wow.
Great recovery save there by the Flower.
Coyle, right circle. Played back. Zaka gives it across. Last 20 seconds. Zaka's pass poked away.
Minnesota, shorthanded. No, can't do it.
There are a couple of them.
Yes.
One from Olmark, the other from
Cool.
Grizzly.
Awesome. Well, CDS, make sure you're subscribed to my other channel because that's where I do football.
Marcus Foligno shot out of
I do Patriots games. I'm going to do the Patriots game Monday night unless the baseball game goes to game 6. That will be the only way I don't do it. I do every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday primetime game.
To Clifton by Smith. His shot deflected off the stick into the near corner.
All right, 40 seconds left. Power play is over. Again, my broadcast is a hair ahead of the screen.
Back to 5-on-5 hockey. The last 30 seconds.
5-on-5 hockey for the last 30.
Comes away with it. Kaprizov down the left wing, hits the brakes, turns around. Shot off the stick of Frederick.
Shut off the stick wide. 20 seconds on the clock.
A collision.
Yeah, I'll be curious how they handle that quarterback situation up there.
It was a little awkward.
Yeah, Smith and Zuccarello.
Minnesota's still attacking here. 5 seconds left. Puck gets kicked away. 4 seconds on the clock. 4 on the clock.
Some discomfort. Yeah, a little discomfort. At least he's able to bear some weight on that. But this is the one. Marc-Andre Fleury couldn't keep it, so he makes the second one, bobbles it. That's okay, though, for you young goalies. Pay attention to how... Oh!
We'll be live tonight on the other channel doing Padres and Phillies.
Very, very well timed there by Olmark and aided by the efforts defensively of Grizzly. So both goalies being called upon to make some real key plays here in the waiting.
I wonder, are there hockey bots? I wonder if there'll be hockey bots coming after us.
Rossi against Krejci now as Bergeron was booted from the circle. 5 seconds left. Face off to the right of Olmark. No clear winner. I guess Boston will take the win as it kills the rest of the first period and sends them to the dressing room.
All right,
with
we
a
are at
one-goal
the timeout.
lead. It was Duhaime Shorty that got us started, but then Boston bounced right back. They only trailed for 77 seconds at home. When we come back, we have an intermission report.
Intermission report coming up. We'll listen in on that. That'll be interesting.
Presented by Discovery.
Might learn something new again. I appreciate quality hockey people coming in, saying hello, making the chat better. If you're new to our channel, all streams are about the people that come in to watch and hang out. That's what we do. Like I said before, Jeanette, you do more than I do. Jeanette does a great job. Jeanette does a great job. We appreciate her. You know. I'm glad Jeanette's with us as well. So hit us up with a follow tonight. If you have any questions for me, drop them into the chat. We are at intermission. I guess I need something that says intermission on the screen. Fox Molnar. Thank you, Fox. We appreciate you. Let's put you into the box. Fox in a box. Supporting. That's how we say thank you 2 people that subscribe. We put your name up there on the screen in the chat and up on the screen as much as possible. Okay, I got to do something because I can't be showing that. So hold on, I got to do something here. I just learned something new. Let me find this. I got to switch the screen for just a second, everybody. Hold on. Let me bring that back up. Let me bring this down. Can't show their video content. I do not own that. I can't show it. So at intermission, we will do that. We'll make that on the screen at intermission so that we're covering and fair. You know, I want to be fair about how we do it. I want to be doing the integrity way here on it. And let's put intermission up on the screen. That's something new I need to add. So, INTERMISSION. Intermission up on the screen. And we can take that. And where can we put that? Should I put it right there? Does that look good right there? Does that look okay right there? What do you guys think? How does that look with that intermission right there? Should I put it there? Yeah, it did fit perfectly in the box. Or should I go here? I don't want to go. I like it here, kind of. All right.
After the pump and circumstance, Big Z drops the puck. They're buzzing in Boston, and the visitors score first.
Yeah, it's a shorthanded goal. Never a good thing. But you talk about taking the noise and the excitement of the crowd out of the building.
That helped. That helped Minnesota big time with the Boston
and,
crowd. You can't mess with a Boston crowd.
Duhaime did it. Let's take a look at the highlights from the first period. As Reader mentioned, power play. Krejci has the puck, and then he doesn't. And here come the Wild. Great opportunity. Good Jets by Duhaime. 1-0. Mini.
Under the game time in the middle.
David Krejci, what he brings to this team. You know what? Maybe a little overhandling of the puck. Gets to the blue line instead of moving it wide. Tries to actually give a little bit of a fake.
Good suggestion. That's why Jesse's here.
I don't think so.
Great
I'm gonna take this
suggestion.
puck and go the other way. Nice job by
Jesse
Minnesota.
makes our channel better, along with Paul and Sebastian, all of my support team.
Brandon born in the hockey hotbed that is Coral Springs, Florida. Minnesota, with 3 minutes in, sees that lead evaporate. There's
Ragged Host, what's up? Rocky Ghost. Oh, I love it. Rocky Ghost. Damn straight, don't mess with them. That is a great comment. Dude, you better subscribe to my channel. I love it. I love the comment. I love your channel name. Rocky Ghost. Welcome in.
From Taylor Hall. Goes backhand quickly on the forehand and then roofs it. Right upstairs under the bar. Great goal.
Thank you, Rocky.
Points aplenty so far for him in the early going.
Here's what David Krejci is all about. When he gets the puck, how about this pass? He's going back.
Yeah, it does look great. It looks like, you know, we're right there on it. I like that. That's how we're going to do it.
Sloppiness in front of the net. There's David Pastrnak.
You've been a diehard Bruins fan and Pats fan for 14 years. Nice. Congratulations on all your success with the Pats up there.
He picks his puck up on the wall going back.
I like the way it ran. Gotcha. Gotcha, CDS.
A thing of beauty. Minnesota getting a little sloppy, though, again, in terms of their own net.
And we'll constantly remind people of my other channel, the main channel, the number one.
The puck on the rebound, maybe better rebound control.
Because that's where people that might come in that are hockey fans that like baseball or football can follow that one as well.
Jumps on that loose puck.
Our main channel is a little bit bigger.
To score.
Just a hair
we go
bigger.
Back to that first Boston Bruins goal, the Foligno goal. I like the details that you point out. I was fascinated that the pass from Hall wasn't exactly on time and on target, but if you can score the way Foligno scored that one, all's well that ends well.
It's a smart play by both players. And Taylor,
Hockey's a great game. My first hockey game I ever saw was in the Boston Garden. That's a straight truth. I went there for a work thing when I was up in Boston, and it was unbelievable.
To see Kalen Addison, just a little bit of a pick.
X-icing, I don't know. I'm a rookie when it comes to hockey. I've just started really getting into watching it. I love it live. I love it live.
Understands where the play's going. It's pretty much.
And I'm just starting to get into the whole watching it. So I would defer to someone in the chat who might know a lot better.
Minnesota Wild
Yeah, you better sub there for football, buddy. CDS, you'll like the channel. We got a couple more subscribers over there.
Nick Foligno, and Nick Foligno creates enough space for himself to take it on the backhand. Doesn't waste any time, and he's not on necessarily a great angle. He's in a good scoring opportunity there, but he just takes a backhand, a forehand, all in one motion, and it goes high far side. A perfect shot, but a really well set up play. And Taylor Hall is such a smart player. I mean, you forget
hockey,
about
there's
what a
so
good
much
passer,
inside
what a good
hockey
playmaker
that people
Taylor
don't
Hall is
realize
in
that I've learned since I've started
He just puts the puck in an
dipping
area
into
for
it.
Foligno to corral it
So much more.
and shoot it. And
it's just the whole aspect of the psychology of the game and how you go about your attack and everything.
The second goal? I like the
Thank you.
point
There's
made
Paul.
about
He is
Fleury,
our resident
the challenge of
hockey
rebound
expert.
Control. When you're a 40-goal
Fleury
scorer,
signed with the Wild last
like
season. There you go.
Costa was last year.
I was
and a
hoping
couple
my
years
resident
before that,
hockey expert was in-house.
puck seems to find you.
Jesse, we need to put that
That's
on
at the
Paul's
end of the
title
play.
on the
But
webpage,
start of
too.
the play,
Resident
Minnesota
hockey
Wild have been
expert.
struggling. The puck's dumped down
That
the
should be
ice,
his title
and
also.
Jared Spurgeon is going to come down and pinch on the boards right here. He pinches on David Krejci. There's no reason for him to pinch. You got Marcus Foligno in the middle of the ice. He's a forward. Marcus Foligno
He's a
could have
RSH.
gone over and taken
Or
David
RH.
Krejci out of the play.
RHE.
Spurgeon would have been back.
Molar Man in the house. Let's go, Bruins.
You pinch in a play.
Anthony the Molar Man. That's one funny dude. He's got a great channel.
Keep the play alive in the zone. There's no play.
He is
in the
one
zone.
funny guy.
There's no reason to pinch. Now you've got Taylor Hall with. Hey, he's still got great speed down the wing. Marcus
Thank you,
Foligno
CDS. I
can't
appreciate
turn
your
because
support.
He's not a defenseman. He can turn, but he's not comfortable taking that.
Jeanette
going
dropping
backwards,
some
skating
info.
backwards because he's not a defenseman. So Marcus Foligno waits. He tries to poke check. He's still skating, but he's not as fast. He doesn't have the speed to keep up right there with Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall throws it to the net. That's where you talked about, Tony. Maybe a little bit of better rebound control. Maybe.
We need to find some type of title for Jeanette.
Not understanding that, hey, David
Jeanette needs to get a
lurking,
title.
Jacob Middleton in front of the net, kind of loses a little bit of position.
The Molar
He
Man
drops
is in the
back,
house,
bounces
everybody.
off his leg, and
That
Middleton
guy's
is
been
like,
on David Letterman.
I think Middleton thought Fleury was
That's
going
a
to push
resident
that puck to
celebrity.
the corner, so I'm going to go get it. Instead, Fleury touches it, and instead of going this way to the corner,
Molar
it
Man, what do you
pops
think
up
of how I'm
hits
doing
Middleton,
hockey,
and
how I got
there's
hockey up this
He's
year?
just cruising around.
I've
He's like, hey,
updated
what's
it,
gonna
I
happen
changed
here?
it
Yeah,
around
when
and
loose
brought it
pucks
over
in
here
front
to
of
the
net, he's
deuce.
not gonna make a
You're
mistake
over
there.
watching on the deuce.
To get back to the start of that play, there's no reason for a defenseman to pinch in that situation. And like I said, if there's a battle as a forward, you're battling down in the corner and you're working hard, you've got a good forward in as an F3, the high forward, and you've got good support, and you defenseman pinches to keep the play alive, that's when defense pinch. Defense don't pinch when it's dumped down the ice and the other team's breaking out. Spurgeon pinches, no reason to. He leaves his forward Foligno.
We'll
to
find
defend.
something for you
And obviously,
to do,
it didn't work. So for
Technically, our title
Minnesota,
is-
who've been really
is,
struggling to give up
cookie dealer.
to keep the puck out of their own net and play a defensive style.
AJ
That's what I was calling
Dungeon.
summer hockey. It's still in October.
Dungeon.
That's summer hockey
Welcome
play.
in,
We're defensemen
AJ.
are moving up the
Hope I
ice.
said
Not
your
a good
last
time
name
to
right.
pinch. And don't
We always
think
try to be
that
respectful
Dean
to everybody
Evans'
coming
style
over
of play,
here.
you know,
Welcome into
that's a
AJ,
very
everybody.
aggressive style of play, and I think more of a defensive posture. Let your forwards do the forechecking when their team's breaking out.
You used to
Let
buy a
your
pin of
defense
each team you
defend.
visit. That's kind of a neat
I think
idea.
Spurgeon was back.
I used to
Such a
get
great
baseballs
skater.
at
He
every
would
stadium I
easily
went to.
Taken
and stuff
taken
like that.
Taylor Hall and not allowed that puck to
I
get
got a
through.
Phillies
The
baseball.
Wild scored first, gave up the next two, and it's 2-1 after
2-1
20
at the intermission.
Rock. No goals.
2-1 at
scored
the
in
intermission,
first
everybody.
period, But looky here.
I don't know, but they got a lot of mascots there and a really cute lady talking.
Mascots.
I'm not sure who she is, but I like her.
Yes, please. When we come back.
And all the
This
mascots. I like
edition report
mascots.
is presented by Discover.
You
the
played
official
hockey for a
card
while
of the
and
NHL.
also as a goalie, old school style. Cool.
Discover Card could reduce the number of
Okay.
unwanted calls. and
Great
emails.
comments. CDS bringing a lot to it. I like it.
Introducing Discover Online.
Hope you're having a great
Privacy
day wherever
Protection.
you're at. I'm going to mute that down for a second. I try not to play their commercials all. Brian, what's up, buddy? Great to see you. Brian, do me a favor. Don't come into my channel and tell people what you're doing like that. That's just don't do it anywhere. That's considered disrespectful on YouTube, buddy, and you will get deleted. I'm not going to do it to you right now. If I didn't know you, I would be deleting you from my channel right now. That's considered ass backward wrong. Just letting you know, buddy. So, good to see you. We try to help people over here rather than hurt. But yeah, you just don't do that. Hope everybody's having a good time today. We are a fair channel. By fair, I mean we welcome all fans of all teams, We don't treat anybody disrespectfully until they give us a reason not to. When somebody wants to be ignorant, ignorant can go away. We don't have time for it over here. We try to be positive, try to have fun, and have a good time. Have a good time. Vegas had major cap problems. That could trade. See, JoJo giving us some information too as well. B-Town Breakdown. That's a sports partner for us. Now, Bobby is our partner channel. He does a lot of Boston Bruin games on his channel. If one of the moderators wants to drop his link, or you can find Bobby's link directly on the front of my YouTube page. Bobby, are you doing Monday night's game for NFL? I need somewhere to push people if I can't do it because I end up doing baseball. I was wondering with your Patriots if you're doing it. I imagine you are, you know. Oh, I know. I know you're not, Brian. I know you. That's the only reason you didn't get the boot, buddy. If you were somebody I didn't know, you'd be gone. But I know Brian. He's a good guy. But, Brian, I'm just trying to help you out. Don't go into other people's channels and tell them you're doing a live and stuff right now. People get really furious about that. You know? Really furious. That's a big thing, buddy. I just want to help you out because I like you.
Looks like a good opportunity.
Here's B-Town Breakdown's channel.
But
no.
Despite all the chaos.
Yeah, look at all the white jerseys in front. Everybody claps.
The whole reason, Brian, is that's looked at as sub for sub. We don't do that here, and I don't tolerate it here.
There's 5.
And I have never gone to anybody else. You might be going to the game. I expect you to call it from the game. And if I do the game, I am expecting a B-Town Breakdown check-in live on my channel from the game.
There's an opportunity.
Calling it out.
Easily gloved.
We're up to 220 subscribers. Subscriber count is growing over here on the Deuce.
Pretty good year. He scored the other day, but this is a team of San Jose.
We're at intermission.
We'll do this at times. Sometimes
Bobby, how do you like the hockey thing I'm doing? How's the screen look, buddy? I just built this the other night.
Yes.
I've had some suggestions from some of my team, and we've updated things.
Devils ended up getting.
They're showing highlights of San Jose, New Jersey right now. Yeah, keep me posted. Cool. I like hearing that. That makes me feel good. Jesse's helped me with it. Paul's giving me some ideas, some others.
That first period. I think about the Sharks, and I think about a whole different era. Greer, Quinn.
Do you think that Fleury is the best goalie? I don't know about the best goalie. I know he's a great goalie. There's a lot of great goalies as I'm learning. And the more I call these games.
They're just looking to create a new identity for this team. And
I can't wait till we call Olympic hockey over here again. Yes. Olympic hockey on this channel will absolutely crush. Right now, we're just trying to get this channel up over 1,000 followers. That's the key. And Bobby, I know you appreciate the name. Did you see the name change? This is the Deuce. Every once in a while, you got to take a deuce. Here it is. Come over to us.
Introducing Discover Online Privacy Protection.
That was Jesse's idea, by the way.
We'll help remove your personal data from 10 popular people search websites. Because the thing about your personal information is that it should stay private. Online privacy
No, we don't want that. I got to turn that down. I got to always watch these music things behind me. I don't want to get in trouble for playing music I'm not supposed to. We try to follow all the guidelines over here and have fun. Thanks, Bobby. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Something to, you know, the other channel was just too much on it. Too much on it. Fleury, a top 10 goalie. Although let's go Patrick Waugh. Yes. He was a great one. Brodeur. That is another great one. Good call-outs there. Solid color there. Okay. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. This is working out pretty good today. We're having a good time. Glad you people... Did anybody find the stream today because it was just a suggested stream to them and they had never heard of us before? I'm just curious if I'm getting any share out over here on the smaller channel starting out. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you're right. It can, Bobby. It can. So I think bringing the hockey and all over here You know, I'm going to leave all the past streams over there in the history, but we'll do it. For you, yes. Okay. The Ghost. RG Ghost says yes. Good. Appreciate that. Makes you feel better. At least I'm getting a share out a little bit.
Start your hockey night.
Takes a while to build a channel from scratch. When I did my last channel, I had a lot of major channels in the previous community to help me out.
SAP after 20 minutes at TD Garden.
I got to try to push it a little bit more on the other channel to try to get us up to 1,000.
2-1 in studio in New Jersey with my guy.
That's a nice studio they got there for NHL
We're going
Network.
to look back at the
Gotta be
opening
honest,
20, then
that's pretty
set
nice.
the stage for the sandwich stands. But first, we got to talk fits because I know you're an aficionado.
Yes.
Of fits. Did you see this? Matt Grizzly.
Let's see where I want my sound tone
Okay, he
for that.
had the lid, right? I liked
Probably
it. Who wore it better? It looked familiar.
at like a
but,
15.
Like, we saw Pasta.
Yes. Yeah, well, Pasta always sets the trend. Oh, no, wait, what? What's going on here?
Who wore it better?
You do gaming. Cool. Awesome.
So, I think I'm
Awesome,
wrong here.
RG.
We'll let the
That's
let the people
RG.
decide.
That's what I'm going to call the Ghost, RG.
Exactly.
That channel, that's a cool name. That is a,
showcase.
is that a, where are you from? Avangard. I don't know what Avangard means, but you got to, I love the way your channel name is titled. That's coming in from around the world. I love that. Where are you coming in from? What part of the world are you finding us from?
At some key times, rather. He saw a lot of quality. This one was the first shot that he really faced. That was.
I definitely need to, when I do these streams, put a note over on my other channel to try to get people to come over. That's something I definitely got to do. I love the chat that's going on today too, everybody. That's what I want this channel to be. People chatting, engaging, having a good time, that type of stuff.
We know the body of work. We know what he's done in his career. No bigger champion of Marc-Andre Fleury than me as the head of the goalie union. Vezina Trophy winner, one of the all-time greats.
Fleury is one of the all-time greats. Absolutely.
2 years ago was impressive. Yeah. At this stage, what
he won the Vezina Trophy in 2021. Name translate to Barbs in Ukraine. Nice. Ukraine in here. Welcome, Ukraine.
His family.
Jesse, can you do a welcome in Ukraine? Welcome him to the channel. I know Jesse could probably do it. Paul can't do it. He's playing hockey right now. He says he's at his kids' thing, but Paul's out there actually playing. He's got his phone on the ice. He's moderating while checking people.
Can you imagine? And I remember seeing
I had to order a new cord so that I can put my my disabled box over to the other place. We're starting the second period, everybody. Starting the second period.
But love and praise for Marc-Andre Fleury, one of the all-time greats.
Oh, I know what I can do when I start the second period. Well, first off, I can take this down.
Second period, 2-1 Bs. The game opened with a short
First off, I can take that down.
From Brandon Duhaime. Nick Foligno
So hopefully next week I'll get it situated. Here we go. Here we go. I need to have something to start the periods. I think I'm going to go with this one. Where's it at? I got to find it.
Here's Pastrnak. 1-on-4. I guess he had help with him in the form of David Krejci. That ramps out a play. So
where did my air horns go?
The first period.
And the bottom one is key for me. Okay, 4th down from the top. Face-offs. That face-off story is huge in the face-off.
All right, I'm going to have to go find my air horns because they're not showing up where they're supposed to be, which means I moved them.
We have one of the best players on the planet.
Hey, Space Mountain Dave, welcome in. Pete, what's your favorite sports teams? Orioles and Ravens.
When you start with possession,
are my two favorites.
The complexion of how your team feels, how they look.
I like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers too.
There's a face-off win in the D zone for Minnesota, won back by Eriksson Ek.
Oh, there they are. Why are they down there? This is how I'll start my periods now. Not that one. I want this one.
His name today. Here comes Boston with some speed.
There we go. Now we got something good. Hey, Chris Dye, welcome in.
Be played by Marcus Foligno.
I don't really have one in basketball. I just like watching basketball. Hockey, I've been to more Nashville games than any other team.
Frederick to Smith through the wickets. Back to Frederick. Far circle, angled off the boards. Clifton thought about letting it go. Passed it to Smith, who dumps it into the corner. Dumbo reversed it.
Dumbo reversed.
Half wall. Reinforcements off the bench for Boston. Clifton.
Boston on the attack here right now.
Corner. Eriksson on the backhand. Another puck into the glove of Allmark.
Is Marchand playing? I haven't looked for his name, but I'll keep my eyes open.
Krejci's pass.
They highlighted his name earlier in the pre-show, so I don't know. I do remember that.
Boldy. And it knocked off his stick. Here come the Bruins. Hall's pass to the far side. Riley tried to snap one off the skate. Now to Pastrnak. He couldn't do anything with it.
It's better help defensive numbers there positionally by the Wild. They had 4 guys in that inner slot area defending in front of Marc-Andre Fleury. That's a better defensive zone adjustment there.
Yeah, that might have been why they were talking about it, because he was injured.
But Jake Middleton.
Very easily could have been.
Played back for Boldy. Boldy got the deflection he wanted. Pad was made. A save was made with the pad by Allmark. And the rebound went high and over the net.
They stops by Allmark in tight.
Lauko. Oh, a little dangle on the far side.
But well defended by the Spurgeon General.
Good save by Fleury through traffic. The Spurgeon General, we heard
what I did there.
We heard it, and we liked it.
Sean, what's up?
Bigger than his size, the Edmonton native, captain of the Minnesota Wild.
Third season with the C for Spurgeon. Bueno threw it toward Fleury, who's going to hang on. So a flurry of chances for you to digest here, Kevin Week.
Yeah, exactly. There's a high tip play.
That I don't know what happened.
Was down. Nice
Sean, I love your picture there and your avatar, dude.
Position on the second one, but the Wild coming alive a little bit with that offensive sequence. And here comes Lauko going the other way. One-on-one with Middleton, and in would come Foligno, come underneath that one, and well defended there by Spurgeon. So, as mentioned, probably around the midpoint of that first period, Nelly, the pace has opened up, and as we've seen so far with this game, one chance at one end typically has led to one at the opposite end.
You mentioned Spurgeon's size, listed at 5'9", 166 pounds, but one of the respected veterans in that dressing room for the Wild. Play halted, 16:15 to go.
Well, to that point, their general manager, who was a one-time member of the Boston Bruins and a Boston native, and Bill Guerin, wanted the team to be harder to play against, wanted to have more of an edge, wanted them to be a little sandier and a little grittier, and he certainly was able to get that out of them last year. They'll need to
I love finding people who stream like me. Awesome. Well, welcome in, Sean. Glad you found us, buddy. Hope you like what we're doing and you stay around.
Kind of replicate that amazing season they had last year as a club.
Quick look at Jim Montgomery again, first year behind the bench for Boston. Former Natty winning head coach.
Yeah, University of Denver. Also was a part of that stacked University of Maine team with Paul Correa and company. It's one of the most stacked NCAA teams you ever saw, that mid-90s UMaine program just up the road from Boston there.
Jeremy Swayman, a Maine Black Bear.
Absolutely, he's a Maine Black Bear as well. Just so many players have gone through playing there. Swayman, Mike Richter Award winner, playing at University of Maine. Their goalie coach there, Alfie Michaud, did an outstanding job with him. Played in the American League for my guys, Ryan Mouchinel and Matty Thomas, who do a great job with the Providence Bruins.
Here we go, Taylor Hall.
On the attack! Oh, nice save! Fleury, nice save!
Keeping Pasta out of the net, denying him of his second of the game.
What patience by the Flower. He literally outweighted that play, which was a patient offensive play. Incredible instincts in the net there by Marc-Andre Fleury on that save.
Far side half boards, played around by Brodin. Dumba pinching, and then was pitched by Pastrnak.
Chances aplenty at either end.
It's been an entertaining game.
It has been. It has. What we always say here on the NHL Leverage Showcase games, the Bees do play quite a few of these matinee games, so they're certainly well versed in playing them and typically play well.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get something set up here over the bot.
Pace through the middle. And now watch it down. Taylor Hall, you know he's got a V12 engine already. Watch the left of your screen, though. Watch the way Marc-Andre Fleury came over. He was going to execute a two-pad stack initially. Here,
I think I got
see the way he controls himself? Let me go half down, half down, half down. Paddle down forward, a la Ed Belfour at the end. Great patience by Marc-Andre Fleury.
Sorry, I was fixing stuff on that
right there.
mechanical bot, or whatever you want to call it.
Not being too robotic, playing with feel and instincts.
I mean, that's been his style.
Absolutely. Vintage save there by Marc-Andre Fleury.
Bergeron lets it go on the one-timer, but it goes wide.
A lot of neutralized play in this period so far.
It's kind of hard to believe he's 30 years old.
I know. I remember doing his first games.
Back in the third. Thank you for being kind. Comment section. No drama. That's what we try to do. I've had a couple challenges lately. The last couple days, we had a couple bad days, but you know we work through it. Try to treat people with respect.
Some of that mini gold.
That's our goal.
With the green accents.
I'm by no means perfect, but I'll do the best I can. We're going to do hockey and basketball here, and we do football and baseball already on the other channel, on the #1 channel that we have.
It's crazy, right?
You're watching us today on the Deuce.
Consistency over time, and also
I like that.
Had to overcome a lot of adversity throughout his career as well, even though he was such a high draft pick and such lofty expectations. It hasn't been easy for him.
Gaudreau.
Should find a shortcoming name for the first one too. I don't know. I have to think of something.
Rossi dancing with Krejci. Here's Boldy.
Nice.
Boldy.
Minnesota on the attack here, working it. 14-12 left on the clock.
You know, these
both teams in full strength.
The NHL level, but there's the two hockey factories.
I like how Rossi has a great look on the screen. His picture is fantastic.
In both states.
He's like a Disney villain right there.
Those of you that are tuning in watching us, but it is there.
We're glad you found us, CBS. We are.
Minnesota, respectively.
Good to see Space Mountain Dave in house with us.
Gaudreau, before Quill could get there, fired it to the far side corner.
Oh, that's a great idea, Bobby.
Game in favor of Boston.
That's cool.
Tallies, 2 for the Bees, 1 for the Wild. Scored in the first period.
You can always check out the link to Beantown Breakdown on the front of my YouTube page. He's a sports partner for us. I highly encourage you checking him out.
One timer from the point.
Tipped and saved. Another Minnesota save.
To make the stop.
Another Minnesota save. You'll see Bobby on my channel from time to time. We will call games together. We've done that in the past. We'll do it again in the future.
What you don't see.
Commercial timeout here. Well, welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a real good day. Wherever you're at, I hope you're having a real good day. We're having fun here doing this game. I am doing baseball later tonight, 7 o'clock time frame. That'll be on channel #1. I need to put out a hockey short. Next time they score, I'm going to rewind and pull up a hockey short. I haven't done that yet. I wonder if that'll do anything. I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. You know, I'll try it out. Put a hockey short out here if somebody scores. See if maybe we can pick up some lightning in a bottle and get lucky. That'd be kind of cool. And I'm glad we're getting some share outs because, you know, that's the only way you meet new people. So I appreciate everybody being in here today. We are middle of the second period. And we are at a commercial timeout, which is why I'm sitting here with you hanging out. In the future, I'll be doing my commercials over here with this channel. With, you know, there's a guy in here right now, Space Mountain Dave. But I got to get that all together. I haven't set that up, built up for that down here yet. I got to make copies of all those commercials and drop it down into my hockey thing down here by hockey and basketball. So I'll be doing that in the near future. We'll be highlighting Space Mountain Dave and everybody else tonight on baseball, that's for sure. Matt Boldy, number 12. Number 12 pick of the 19 draft. Out of Milford, Massachusetts. Wow. Sounds like a really quality player.
And that's just proof positive my point of just how fertile the soil is in both Boston and Minnesota in terms of developing young players, young girls and boys.
Yeah, thank you, Dave. You helped my channel to happen. That's a goal for Boston. I'm going to rewind it in a second. All right, so I'm going to rewind this so I can get a short out of it. Let's see if this works. There's wrong. Helps if I use the right controller. Let me just go back here to right before he scores.
And that's just proof positive my point of just how fertile the soil is in both Boston and Minnesota in terms of developing young players, young girls and boys, and Boldy, another one of them here. Nice to see. USA Hockey doing great stuff.
Lindholm's first shot blocked. His second shot was not. Goes upstairs to beat Fleury and make it 3-1 Boston.
All right, we'll try it out, see if a short works. Hey, look at that, how it comes up on the screen. I like that too. Nice, I'm happy about that too. You guys get the info on the screen. That makes me happy.
Now they're in an offensive zone face-off, and it's the initial shot. Nice block here, but Lindholm able to pick up the loose change and put that one top shelf on Marc-Andre.
Can somebody, one of the moderators, put that information in the chat? Like who scored and the time of score?
It's been a really nice piece. I remember breaking that deal last year when he
That would really help.
from Anaheim. I thought that was a really good fit for them. You pointed out he signed that extension. He's been a nice piece, especially in the absence of their ace, Charlie McAvoy.
Boston looking for more.
Boston back at it.
Fleury's going to hold on to the face-off to his left, some extracurriculars.
Oh, we got a little pushing and shoving. Not a fight. Come on, drop the gloves. Oh, need somebody knock Frederick down. So he wants to hit somebody. I know. Where's Peanut when I need him?
You got to show discipline. You just scored upon. Fleur makes another save for you. You got to show.
That's something we definitely need to do. Captain Goose, it's 3-1 Bruins. Yes. Welcome in, Captain Goose. I love that avatar and your channel name. Captain Goose. That's money.
Here's the difficulty because at this point, you're going to have to start shortening the bench a little bit. Get 97, get that top line out there as much as possible. Now you're down 2 on the road, and they've been a little bit disjointed in terms of the ice time distribution so far. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that top line get some more minutes here. Get those guys out there. Because this is a new Boston Bruins team, Nelly, in terms of getting offense from different sources. It's not only the top line right now.
No, it is not.
So to counter that, if you're the Wild right now, you need to get your big horses out there. We now get that top line is get those guys some more minutes. Maybe they'll get offensive zone time. They'll generate more chances. And we know Dean Evason and the staff did a really nice job last year. They got extensions that were much deserved, but he's going to have to shorten the bench at this point here.
He's been open about how the impact this early season quicksand that Minnesota's been fighting through.
Yeah,
how it's impacted not just the players on the ice, but he and the coaching staff on the bench. Of course, it's been a really stunning start to the year, and they have to get back to who they are.
All right, here we go. 3-1 Boston. Just under 13 left in the period. They're doing a great job today. They've been playing well this year. And they're at home, which is a decisive advantage.
And you look at an organization like Boston who makes success in winning.
Captain Goose. That is I hope you subscribe just because I love your channel name. Icing call coming up.
Yeah. And just to kind of bring to life how great of a season it was for the Wild last year, these are all franchise records. Wins, home wins, team points, goals, shots per game. Then you have so many individual records.
All right, I got to go try to find that guy's information.
The most points in a season history by an individual player. A lot of career years, as we showed earlier. So, Darby Hendrickson to the right and Dean Evason to the left.
Face off here to the left of the Minnesota goalie.
It's just a matter of recommitting.
What a save. I'm watching it on the NHL Network is where I'm watching it. You got it, Captain Goose. I'll put this short up of the goal in 1 second if anybody wants to see it.
How about the flexibility and the athleticism by Marc-Andre Fleury? And not only a timely save to keep the deficits only 2.
And it was pushed to 2 by this pairing on the back end. Lindholm threw it on net. Tried for a seeing eye 4th tally for Boston and went off the skate to the side. By the way, on that goal from Lindholm, Grizzly, his partner picked up a helper. Yeah. His 100th career point in the National Hockey League. Lindholm will walk the line. Tip behind the net. Boston still working the offensive zone. Dumba did well to play the body of DeBrusque. Nice spin off. Move, centering pass.
Boston's still on the attack. I don't really have a favorite, Captain Goose. I mean, I've been to more Nashville games than any team, but I don't really have a favorite. I'm just liking hockey. JPG, what's up?
You got to lock in defensively. You can't chase the game.
No, not against this team. No, he's got some jam. Foligno flipped into the far corner, chased by Lauko. He's held up there by Addison. Boldy will whip it around. Not out though.
Flame Red Sports, what's up, Flame Red?
Great stick there. Wow. Great stick. Boldy working. Absolutely. Playing in front of family and friends. Great defensive play by Boldy.
Yeah, you got to show out when you got people.
Hey, man. You're playing for free today with all those tickets he bought. All right, but another look at that play. Here are the Bees that got this one up top on the half wall now. You're in good position. Gap up. That really good stick there. Regain position. The Flower having to make that grade A save. Through about 3 bodies in front with both Dumba and DeBrusque. Left pad save response. So the Bruins having a lot of territory.
Bruins are just aggressive, really aggressive.
That girl's blazing. Of course.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Boldy. He's working for one. No.
Nice alert play there by Linus Ullmark. Good stick.
Keeping the blue clear. Now the Bees do clear.
And let's see if the Wild can mount some type of a forecheck and get a little bit more offensive zone time. It's been very spotty for them offensively, although they had some chances in the first period. But not able to sustain any offensive zone pressure yet with the Minnesota Wild. That loft wedge.
60-degree got away from the Wild.
That loft wedge, and that's a tough one for Boldy. He's doing the skate of shame as he's heading over to the bench.
We got a penalty coming up.
Great intentions, just display shot.
Joe Lane, what's up? Welcome in, Joe Lane. Good to see you.
Goals, 24 assists in just 47 games. 68-point pace in his rookie season.
He just lofts this one.
Take the gym pass away.
Yeah, exactly. Just lofts this one. Gets a little bit too much loft underneath it. And now a real pivotal point of the game. Huge for either side, but specifically for Minnesota. They need this penalty kill right here to keep this deficit to only 2.
And it's only halfway through this hockey game, but the way things are going, another goal from Boston, and you feel like it could be a nail in the coffin.
Yeah, you can't have another goal by Boston. That would really put a dagger in things there.
Wild push it out.
Good effort along the wall. Burning some time. If you're a Wild fan, you like to see that for sure.
Bruins back in. Not cleanly though. Swatted down by Eriksson Ek.
So a minute 24 remains on this power play for the Bruins.
Hampus Lindholm. You don't have Charlie Mack.
All right, I'm gonna put this into the chat here in 1 second.
Boston's power play.
I haven't done one of these, so we'll see how this works.
14 left on this man advantage, but when you got Lindholm, that certainly helps when
We'll see how this works.
You know,
Thank you, Jesse, for sharing out the stream.
Brandon Carlo gets hurt. Grizzly just came back.
And the thing is, you don't get any sympathy from the National Hockey League, right? Everybody.
Thank you, Jeannie, for sharing it out.
Franchise, of course, original six, but to their credit under Jim Montgomery and this
Thank you,
staff,
Paul.
they played through those major injuries and two of their aces, and Charlie McAvoy, one of the best young D in the league, and of course Brad Marchand, one of the premier.
All right, this will be up in 1 second. I'm putting it in the chat. If anybody wants to go see it, they can. But there's the link to that goal. See how it does for a short. I don't know. How great is this this name? Captain Goose there. Look at that logo up there. That's fantastic.
A goal in this game, 1 of the 3 for Boston. They're up by 2 on Minnesota. A chance for more on the power play. 40 seconds left on it.
40 seconds left of the power play. 9 minutes left of the period.
Here's another look at David Pastrnak. And we talk about the Czech-born superstars that have been in this league. And watch David.
That short will be up in 1 second. It just had to premiere. It takes a minute to do it.
High tempo, so creative, and attack the middle of the ice. And that's a great thing about him as an offensive player, is he doesn't have any one pet spot.
Oh, it's awesome. I love people that are creative with their stuff. Like, look at Space Mountain Dave. He loves Disney. Space Mountain. That's pretty cool. Captain Goose. It's just a well thought out, cool name. I like it.
Grizzly walks in, shoots just wide.
Pastrnak will get paid.
A lot.
Yes.
Taylor Hall, left circle. Grizzly at the point.
Boston's still here on the power play. 20 seconds left.
Coils in the bumper roll. Good deflection from Merrill.
Man, they're still out top of the point. Slap. Back underneath, diving in. What a save. 6-5. Power play's just about done. Power play cleared out. That's going to kill it. Wow.
That was the best sequence of that power play for the Boston Bruins. Came out over on this one, but really good chances there.
Boldy's out of the box. Back to 5-on-5. Here comes Minnesota.
Minnesota on still. I love the aggressiveness of Minnesota. Not giving up.
Kaprizov, left circle.
On the road, down 3-1. It's tough to keep into it.
Well defended by the youngster Lauko on Kaprizov in that matchup.
And those skates haven't stopped moving. Lauko poked it to the circle. Snapshot was blocked. Forward trying to filter one through.
Big block by Kaprizov there. 100-plus point player making a block like that. Big block by Kaprizov.
Yes, it was. That was a PK for the Wild.
Prowess, but that's a big block there.
That line's still out there. Zuccarello looking for somebody.
Oh, nice deflection. Good save, Boston.
Chicken wing there. Omar able to fight that off with the armpit exactly.
A chicken wing better than an armpit.
I see what you meant, though. I got you.
Clock down to 7:10 in period number 2. Another hello to those of you watching NHL Saturday, presented by SAP outside the United States. Kevin Weeks, I'm Steven Nelson. Dumba went off the skate of Riley. Went back toward Omar. He pushed it away.
How about 2 hot dogs?
Wild still have the zone. Notice Brodin to Rossi. Rossi on the back end.
Minnesota's still on the attack here. 6:40 in the period. 6:40 in the period.
Backhand stuff from Boldy. Didn't get on.
Oh, out in front. They got it deflected away.
To Rossi. Tried to give it to Brodin.
They're going to have to regroup.
Different directions. So nice offense.
Baby Yoda fan. What's up, Baby Yoda fan? Welcome in.
Minnesota's had chances. They've shown flashes. They trail by 2.
Crab fries is good.
For the Bruins. Turn a 1-goal deficit to a
Crab fries is a good thing. If you are new, hit that subscribe today. Help us out.
Grizzly with the patience. With Boldy draped over.
We're trying to get up to 1K
Across center ice.
in a reasonable amount of time.
Wide in front of Fleury. Played back by Pastrnak. Krejci was waiting for it. Krejci's going to get the game. Delayed penalty call.
Delayed penalty call coming.
Boston touches up with 5:51, but it's going to be a Wild power play.
Another power play, this time for the Wild. Thank you, Captain Goose. I appreciate you.
This time out, Minnesota will have the man advantage.
Man advantage. So we got the power play thing that comes up there on that thing, which is good. It tells us power play. And we got it on the screen. I'm pretty happy. For all the new people coming in first time today, my name is Pete. This is the second channel that we have. We call it The Deuce. And our first channel, we do Disney, NFL, and Major League Baseball. And we got a couple subscribers over there. We wanted to start a second channel for primarily hockey and basketball. That's what this is going to be. Maybe some wrestling. We will do Olympic hockey over here. We will do Olympic basketball over here. We'll also do college basketball and all that. If you're having a good time, hit that follow. If you're a fan of the other sports, baseball and football, make sure you're following us on the first channel, the original. Maybe the Ocho. I don't know what I call it. I don't know if I call it the Ocho. That means 8. But the original over there, you can check it out. And that's where we're doing most of our broadcasting for NFL and baseball. Tonight, we are doing the baseball game over there. That will be Padres and Phillies. Padres and Phillies tonight over there. If anybody needs that link, let us know. We can gladly drop it for you. We'd love to have you following us over there. If anybody has any questions for me along the way, please ask. Just so you know, a lot of new people in here today. I am a triple amputee. I'm a triple amputee. I lost both of my legs and my hands in my left hand, in a medical tragedy. I tell you that not for sympathy or anything else. I tell you that simply for the fact that we had a lady one time shoot me a note and tell me how much of a monster I was because I didn't tell it. I scared her kid. So I just let everybody know up front. I am just enabled differently is all I am. And this is my hobby now. I spent 20 years supporting all the branches of the United States military. And this is what I do now because I am medically done. So I just don't want you caught off guard. And welcome in. There's the link to the first channel. Streamlabs just dropped it. Weird how that thing does that. All right, here we go. Puck's down on the ice. We're going again. Currently down in Boston's end of the ice.
Absolutely. 3-1 Boston in front of Minnesota.
Minnesota on the attack here on the power play.
5 minutes and change in this second.
They scored, I believe last time, their first goal was a shorthanded goal. Oh, big slap out front. Save. Nice. Wild retained possession.
Kaprizov couldn't handle the pass. Pushed it to Addison, the rookie, running PP1. Yeah. Nosek.
The skates are working just fine now.
Shorthanded try. Crashes into the goalie.
Hope everybody's okay.
Take that, goalie, in your face.
At the net, Nosek, Flurry.
Nosek just ran Flurry down.
On their feet. Oh, man, that is a painful shift for Nosek.
Whoa, with the big block to your point. There,
man.
Him shaking.
That is something.
Kind of shaking that off. Watch the replay.
Wow.
Great interception and anticipation.
I mean, there's a great takeaway and attack right there.
Cut off the middle the way a D should. He played that perfectly.
Played it absolutely perfectly. He couldn't play it any better.
Coming in big time. I mean, clean check.
He got checked and then crushed into the goalie.
The Flower absorbing some of that shock and has the wherewithal. Look at the Flower's gloves around the skates of Nosek to protect himself. So we're glad.
A change up off the draw.
All right, here we go. 1:16 of the clock. Power play still for the Wild.
Addison was fighting out of his weight class there. I mean, taking on Nosek with that hit. Nosek listed.
Nosek's a big kid.
He's 2 bills clean. Minute left.
Wild have it down in Boston's end. Boston clears it again.
And you can see the fact that at even strength, Minnesota's been disjointed offensively. I mentioned. Not in rhythm, not in sync, and to this point, that's carried over to this point of this power play as well. But still another.
Yeah, I mean, he's still pretty good. Here comes a goal. I can see it coming on the board already.
Whips it around. Stopped by Olmark. Marcus Foligno.
How are we so behind this thing here?
6 assists in his first 4 games. Yeah. Addison at the point.
Well behind it.
Zuccarello near side. Zuccarello, right circle.
Got the down low play.
Boldy's in the bumper.
I want to see who gets it before I push this thing up.
Shoots, tip, score!
Zuccarello on it. I'm obviously not caught up here. I apologize for that. That explains that.
The 3-2 game now. So in those pivotal points of this period so far, weeks ago, said Minnesota had the hold, they did, and then they break through.
All right, 3-2 game, 3:36 left in the period. Now I'm back up
Steele
top.
holds up, pass across.
Oh, big check by Boston.
Steele. Another cross-ice pass. Good stick by Smith. Recover from the hit. Keep it away from Spurgeon. Back to Steele. Plays it off the boards to Merrill.
Going for a high tip there. That was the intent.
Dewar fires it around the glass. Laid back by Dumbutt. 3 minutes to go in period 2. Bruins 3, Wild 2. Next to Kevin Weeks, I'm Stephen Nelson. In studio, we have Tony Luffman and Dave Reed.
2:49 on the clock, so we're going under 3. Under 3. 3-2 game here.
The Wild getting it on the forecheck. This time it's Freddie Gaudreau.
This period, the puck has been played a lot in Boston's end.
Too. Played in junior hockey for Brent Sutter and Red Deer, and also for the Portland Winterhawks.
Wild on the attack again.
Great program out there. Great feeder program.
Oh, breakaway Boston! Nice save, Fury!
What a chance. Flower going super checks. Bubble hockey stand up.
Wow.
Wow. Big save.
Bruins still have it in the ozone.
Bruins still on the attack. That was a great breakaway. An incredible save.
High slot. Pass near side one-timer. Pastrnak off the skate.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Good positional play there by Dumba on that block.
Now you watch the captain work. Patrice Bergeron. Clifton. Far circle down low.
Nice save.
He says, I am not going to deal with the traffic.
This is fast-paced and intense. I like it.
Matt Boldy, the second goal of the game for the Wild. $1:35 to play.
They're calling timeout. I need to jump over real quick for 1 second. I gotta go over to my NBA thing and get something. I'll be right back. You're just gonna see the screen shift, everybody.
Navy Federal Credit Union. You really take care of me. Can't imagine where I'd be without
Get something from there. Over to NHL. Need my shield.
Proud to share our
Didn't
support
have that
of the
over
military
here.
with the NHL.
I put up the shield for time to time if
Navy Federal Credit
somebody
Union,
from my
our
family's
members,
walking
our
in
mission.
or something's going on.
Let's
That I need
face
to be
it,
off screen for a
natural
minute.
underarm deodorant
That's how we
for
do
the
that,
best
just so
odor,
you know, in case you're new to
just
me.
don't cut it.
I will be off screen for a second
Lumi
here.
changes everything. It's the world's first
Anybody else
and
new that I haven't said hello to in the chat? Say hello in the
full-body deodorant
say hello in the
with
chat. We're at a
Lumi and
timeout
Breath.
here.
Developed by an OBGYN after years of research, Lumi blocks odor from happening in the first place and keeps working for up to 72 hours. Claim your starter pack offer at LumiDeo.com.
Nope, not buying those. Not buying those. Jake, welcome in. Francisco, hello. Jake, is this your first time finding the channel? Road Warrior in the chat, everybody. Jake in the chat. Everybody say hi to Jake and welcome him in. Our good friend Francisco. The Warriors in the house.
Go to NHL.com
Good to see you guys.
for more news, stats, video, and also much more. And also be sure to visit our NHL.com international sites for exclusive coverage of your favorite European players. It's the NHL Network Showcase.
All right,
presented
2
by
minutes,
SAP
2 minutes.
And NHL Saturday around the globe. And you mentioned Panama, Chile. We got
Good to know they're doing earlier games. First time in. I hope you like it, Jake.
Michigan.
Welcome in.
Brown and Athens,
Smith and West 93. Welcome into the chat. Everybody welcome in Smith and Jake. If you like what we're doing, hit that subscribe. Come back and party with us.
I'm on the couch in Vegas.
That's what we do here on the channel. Face off here. Minnesota's end to the left of the goalie.
So shout out to all you fans that are tuned in. Appreciate you. And
I mean,
as mentioned,
you tweet at Kevin Weeks at Stephen Nelson. We shout you out.
Yeah, exactly.
Generally speaking.
Yeah, exactly. Saw they just honored a military veteran there at TD Garden as well during the
salute to service. Yeah,
salute to service. So
I love salutes
thanks
to
all of
service.
you
I
for
love
all
the
that you do
salutes to
and all that
service.
you've done.
We are working to get to 1,000 subscribers. We just started this channel.
in the middle 20.
If you're brand new like Jake, we have another channel, our main channel, which we do basketball, baseball, and football on.
Marc-Andre Fleury have been so pivotal, as I
And
mentioned,
Disney.
in keeping this deficit to 2.
If
at
you
that
like
time.
Disney.
And none bigger perhaps than this one.
This will
on
be a
Taylor
primary
Hall. Just enough
sports-only
separation.
channel here.
Marc-Andre Fleury does a good job of standing tall. and
112
kind of
left in the period.
standing
112,
half
everybody.
on Taylor Hall, making that save and taking away the 5-hole. As 1 minute 12 seconds remain here in the second stanza.
23 stops for Marc-Andre Fleury.
Fleury's got 23 stops this game. Hey, Lila Rose, good to see you, dear. What a save at the end by Boston. We got a breaking-out fight. Hit somebody. Hit him. Let him fight. Oh. I need to boo the referees. Boo. We almost had a fight. We wanted a fight. We wanted it to break out. And we had to stop the music. They're not going to fight.
And it's Jonas Brodin who puts this one towards the
Thank you, Lila Rose. We appreciate you.
3 Swedish players here, from Brodin to Lindholm to Ullmark. If you're watching this one somewhere in Östersund.
And the
in
refs.
Sweden. And I'm great, you didn't know I had
Let
to
them fight. Let them hit each other. Smack each other with a stick. Get the coffee guy involved. Get the beer guy involved. Let's go. Let them throw down.
It's been a relatively quiet game for Kirill Kaprizov.
103 left on the clock. 103
He did have the big shot
in the
block.
period.
Yes, he did.
You were sure to highlight.
Yeah.
That's big.
No
You're not
question.
scoring. What else are you going to do to help your team win?
That is well said. You want to impact the game in different ways. And I think with the deficit being a 1, look for some more ice time for those guys in the third period, of course.
1 more minute
1 minute.
in period 2.
Oh, nice boards. I have developed such a respect for the athletes that play this game. I really have.
Nick has a goal.
And the fan base, man. The fans for hockey are crazy. I love it.
Wild almost had a chance in front with Kaprizov. Good work by the Bruins defense to get in front of that pass.
Hello to Iowa as well, home of the AHL Iowa Wild.
Tanks is watching.
Yep, and also Providence, home of AHL Boston Bruins. Providing the feeder system for both these clubs respectively.
No, we showed Matt Boldy's father,
Yeah.
Todd. He's a police officer in Attleboro. That's
End of the second period. End of the second period.
There's Hampus Lindholm. He scored, as did Matt Boldy. 3-2.
3-2 game. 3-2 game. Let's get the intermission up there.
With a 1-goal lead. Next up, the Geico intermission.
Oh, absolutely, Goose.
Tone and Reader.
Absolutely. Passionate and wild. I love it. Love the hockey fans. I've met a lot of great people doing this already.
Every night.
Really have.
On the fly chases every big moment of every game. Get all the highlights and
Really have.
all in one show. On the fly, late nights. And
We're watching the game on the NHL Network if you haven't.
Larry, check this out. With On Deck, we could get a small business loan fast and start hiring more help right away. Or loan cannon.
This is a dumb commercial, but it's funny.
There's a better
The
way
other
to
great
get
thing
fast
about
small
hockey
business
compared to
loans.
like football,
On Deck, the online lender that makes it
or
easy
compared to
choose your
baseball,
loan, and if approved, get funds
is
as
it
soon as the
actually
same
goes
day.
by
Your
pretty
loan
quick.
is on deck.
You know?
Everyone loves
It's not
On
like
Deck.
we're sitting here for
You know
6
why?
hours.
Because it fills you with hope. Makes
You
believe
generally
better.
don't have
Right?
any rain delays or anything.
Hold on now. Did you say any team? So now I can bet the overdog for underdog odds?
Kevin
Team
Hart.
Overdog, where you at? Let me hear you. Hoo, 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 hoo.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $5 to win $200 if your
I didn't
team
know there
wins.
was a such thing as
Action's
an
so good,
overdog.
I bet NHL anywhere else.
It's part of my NHL Network itself. Is part of my thing with DirecTV.
Whether you're looking
But
for
I also
support for
pay
your
for the
mental
hockey
health,
package.
performance in the bedroom,
You know,
or hair loss,
because
Hims can help.
At ForHinds.com,
Why
you
the
can
sport
get
has 3
access to
halftimes.
Trusted treatments for
Yeah, but they're quick.
hair loss
They're
and
quick.
anxiety from licensed
Joe Lane just
medical
put up
providers.
my Hanson
It's a
jersey. Nice.
100% online process
That's why I
and
put the
free
thing in there for
discreet
PayPal or
shipping for
Venmo
spas.
if people
It's no
decide to,
wonder guys
because the
love
hockey
Hims.
thing costs me
Get started
$100
$100
just to buy it or whatever it is.
Tonight.
So $99.99 I think it was with DirecTV for me to buy the package so that I can broadcast games all the time. You know, I'll have games that are not on, major networks. I won't be doing just the TBS game.
period, and what a game it's been. Welcome to the Geico Intermission Report. Tony Love.
Thank you, Smith and West.
That's part of this job, is sitting next to this guy and watching the highlights come together because he can talk us through it, and we all become smarter hockey fans. Reader, lots of action in the second period. Take it away.
Well, let's start with
lots of action in the
Bruins
second.
goal. Boston Bruins.
It was a fast-paced period.
Strong face-off team when you've got Patrice Bergeron. They're 67% on their face-offs. 92 is expected face-off wins. They're a little bit below that. I don't even know if they keep that stat. Either way, they win this face-off. It comes right back to the point. Watch this. They win another face-off. I love some of their plays off the face-offs. They rotate defensemen. They've got great wingers stepping in to help. There's a great play. Go quick to the umbrella, quick to the net. Majority of plays after face-off are to the net.
So this has been a pretty good game. I'm happy with everything.
Throws it back.
And the way it's gone.
Going to the net. There was an offside pass.
We've met some great people already today. It's been fun.
So good at creating.
We still got one more period.
Again, they don't go to the umbrella. They get one pass. Where's it
Sports Surge. I don't know what Sports Surge is, but okay. I mean, I know there's a lot of other places that broadcast. I just have DirecTV, and that's what I use. And I didn't even have this planned. I wasn't even going to do anything this afternoon. I didn't realize that there was hockey. I looked earlier in the week, and I didn't see any games, and maybe I just screwed up and missed it. And I was sitting here rebuilding my configuration on my broadcasting platform, and I happened to look at something, and it's like, yeah, hockey at 1 o'clock. I'm like, okay, let me go throw something together real quick. I didn't even let my moderating team know I was doing it. It was so last minute. I just said, I'll just go live, and whoever makes it, makes it. I'm not going to sweat it.
And your momentum carries you a little bit over one way, and the defense, no.
I looked at football, I thought about doing football, and then I saw all the illegal broadcasting. I'm like, nope, not doing that.
It's great when they do win the draw clean. A lot of face-off wins come from winger wins. The wingers on the outside.
But it's a good thing. I guess we get to do hockey.
Their face-offs could be a 50-50 draw. And with the Bruins and Bergeron in particular, Krejci's going to face off. The wingers will jump in because they know that if they don't win, the center doesn't win it clean, that the puck is still going to sit in that area. The Bruins have great awareness as wingers to jump in, get the puck back to the point. Most of the ones we showed you were just straight wins by the centerman. But either way, as soon as they get that puck, the mentality of this team through Jim Montgomery, get the puck to the net, make plays to the net, and it worked with Hampus Lindholm's goal.
It's 3-1, and there's the sense, and Stephen Nelson said this on the broadcast.
3-2 game here, man. It's still close.
Feeling this might get away. But it didn't. And
Joe Lane, are you following my other channel? I see you bleed black and gold.
We talked about
is that I assume it's Bruins.
This is a power play situation.
But I have to ask, it could also be Steelers. I see that a lot for Steelers too.
When we look at this, here's Matt Bolton.
Need the over 6.5. Is that
Down here is Foligno. He's a left shot.
No, it totals up there. We also will put the gambling information at the bottom of the screen. It's actually behind the intermission thing on the screen right now, but
let's let this roll.
That'll be up there as well.
That Henrik and Danielle Sedin made famous, and you can see Zuccarello. He's wondering where to go.
6.5.
Now we stop it right here. Zuccarello picks his puck up. This is a great.
Well, you get to tie. If Wild tie it, you're sitting well. You got it. Pretty much set. I don't think it's going to end in a tie. They never, rarely do.
A really nice job keeping the puck to the outside. Zuccarello understands that, so he's like, all right, let's let this roll through. He understands that, says we need to
big period for the Wild, Big Goose says.
He makes a pass. He was trying to bring the puck back for the one-timer. What that does is...
Anybody have any questions for me that you're... I know a lot of people are watching new today. Any questions for me, please throw them in the chat or let me know. I'll be glad to ask as long as appropriate.
It's a shot pass. Beauty. Perfect pass. Can we take that back just a bit? If we can roll that back just a bit. Stop it right here. Watch Forbert's stick. Forbert gets the stick out. He's taking this lane away. He's taking Boldy's stick away. The pass is going to be so hard that it doesn't need much. It's a shot pass. There's enough a push on the pass that the elevation is going to bring it up and over the shoulder. This is a perfect excuse, but watch Forbert's stick. Forbert's stick is perfect. Let this roll through. Stop. Let's stop right. The stick is almost in perfect line right here. This is an unbelievable pass by Zuccarello. He puts it under the heel of Forbert's
Let me fix that. I'll look at the chat real quick.
Between the stick and skate, let this roll through.
All right, there we
on
go.
the tape.
No, it's a Bruins fan since the 70s. That's awesome, Joe Lane. I love that.
We're so good.
Favorite sport? Not really. I mean, I love basketball and baseball. I mean, football and baseball probably. If I had to rank them, I'd go football, baseball, hockey, basketball probably.
No, they decided
basketball and hockey kind of about the same.
Under the stick. As Zuccarello comes
I enjoy sports.
He's going to push it up high.
Always have.
It's not going to work. The key is Forbert's stick.
Since I started broadcasting hockey, I've really gotten more into that.
Actually, almost deflects
lifetime, I've been to more.
It looks like the puck actually goes off Forbert's stick.
Of
so Forbert's in good
the
position.
Nashville games than anybody.
It hits his stick.
Because with work, I had a business client that lived in Nashville. And I would go down to see him 2 times a year. And every time we go to a Nashville game. I actually met Carrie Underwood down there one time. I've enjoyed hockey live. I've only been to Nashville for hockey games and to Boston. I saw one game in Boston.
Great redirect by Matt Boldy, but a great play by Zuccarello. Excellent execution. And, everybody's like, well, you should be able to take that away. Actually, Forbert, that last replay we saw, he does actually get a piece of it, so he was in excellent position. Sometimes
soccer's okay, Javi.
Just makes the perfect
I get bored
play.
with
And in that situation, it was a perfect play.
I mean, it's very talented athletes. My son played it for a while.
I've heard coaches
but I get bored with
good D.
And it's not a lot of action to call. When you're sitting here and you're trying to talk with people and everything, if there's not a lot of action going on, people are like, well, why am I sitting here?
And the Sharks had some goal scoring.
So, but it's definitely an athletic game and a great game. It's just I'm not sure it's a broadcasting thing for me. We'll see.
This intermission report is presented by Geico.
We will see.
Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
I appreciate everybody subscribing today. You're helping us out a lot with that. If you have a friend out there, there's 30 people in here. If you're new to me, I ask people. The World Cup looks pretty cool. I might do World Cup over here and just use this broadcasting thing for World Cup. Here's the thing: if you're watching today and you're new to me, especially, and you have a friend or a family member who likes hockey or likes basketball, tell them about my channel. Tell them to come over here and check me out. If they're a baseball fan, tell them to come over to the #1 channel and check us out over there. Check us out over there. I need to think of a nickname for that one. Because this is the Deuce. I have to think of a nickname for that one. You have a hockey game. Well, good luck in your hockey game today, Captain Goose. Syracuse, just like Clemson, come back. Marky Dew, our good friend in the house. That was one of the games I looked at doing. Austin Almada, Yankees played tonight. Yeah, they play at 5. I'll be done this one here by 3:30, 3:45. So I'm not going to watch the Yankees game tonight. I mean, I'm not going to broadcast the Yankees game, but I am going to put out some Yankees shorts. And then I'm doing the Houston game. I can't do both of them. Major League Baseball is stupid this year. Why they keep putting both games at the same time so fans of baseball can't watch both is just stupid. I'm sorry. MLB needs to hear people out. Yeah, it just recognized Smiffin. We want to get Smiffin up on the board. So we'll take Fox down. I have to wait for my system to recognize it before I can pull it up. That's not bad. Oh, Lord, we're doing something right. We're getting bots coming in. That was interesting. Goodbye, bot. See ya. Where's my thing? I need my soundbite when we knock out the bots. Here we go.
I didn't want this.
Take the bots out. Bot TKO going on right there. TKO going on.
Why? He knows. Little Pele accent.
Beauty.
That's awesome. Yeah, so that's actually a double. It's off Carlson's foot. Carlson just redirects it, and that's a pretty cool play. Yeah. But
Paul, I think we're okay on that. I'm going to let that go. Once we get it go, it goes away. I'm not going to sweat one. We got it under control.
A distinct kick motion.
I didn't even put this one on the slow mode. I could have put this on slow mode. Adios, Javier says.
Sharon Govich, wow.
Knock them out. That's what I say. That's, every time we knock out a bot, you'll hear some different form of.
The turnover and the
knock him out.
And he pulls this puck off of Pickles himself, Marc-Edouard Vlasic.
Oh, I see what you did.
I will take that very much.
Oh, there's a guy named Vlasic.
Very nice.
What is he on, the San Jose team? Oh, where is Tina? There's a guy named Vlasic. He's the pickle guy. How can Tina not be in here when they're playing a highlight of the pickle guy? Thank you, Captain Goose. We try to have fun over here, man. I try to make it interesting. Try to make it a good time where people want to come back.
Waits, slides the puck through the stick and skate. Nice.
This is a Ratatouille shirt from down in Disney, Sean. Ratatouille. From the ride, when opening day of Ratatouille in Walt Disney World.
Kevin LeBanc.
Vlasic, pickle guy.
Wow. Take that to LeBanc.
Yes.
Oh, wow, what a shot.
That's going to be a goal even against Marty Brodeur.
You know, NHL Network goal.
How is Tina not here when the pickle guy scores?
No. You'll be teaching how to stop that.
Yes.
You can't stop that.
I am very disappointed in her right now. Pickle guy on the attack. Vlasic. And Tina's not here to talk about it.
The third period of our game. We often hear
third period coming up here.
Marc-Andre
Third
Fleury
period coming up.
Has his team.
This has been a great stream, man. We've met some great people.
And
I really appreciate key people from my channel being here. Paul and Jesse, Sebastian, Javier being here, helping out, having fun with us. We got over 2,000 views on this video already.
His team in games. Pittsburgh,
I'm ecstatic. That will help my watch time to move along.
By teams that goaltenders cover up. That's what Hall of Fame.
That's what we got to do is move that watch time along.
He struggled a little bit this year with it, but in this game,
I'll probably get watch time. Hopefully, I'll get watch time before subscribers. I'd like it to be the other way around and get the 1,000 number first.
May have been the game saver. We'll see if Minnesota.
Maybe if we get some help on the other channel, we can get there.
Looking forward, we quickly look back. Flower. When Vegas
you drove to Disney in a '93 Corolla from Ontario.
The best ever.
You were grade 6. Dude, that's a long drive. I did it from Maryland and I was dead. You did it from Ontario. That's ridiculous. Well, my other channel, Sean, if you like Disney, on my other channel, the original, I gotta find a nickname for that channel. I do Disney. There's over 250 4K HD Disney videos, rides, shows, attractions, all from the park, courtesy of my executive producers. I've got executive producers from all over the world. There's videos there from Disney France, from California, from Florida, everywhere.
You make poor decisions. That's what you do.
We are a big Disney family, and I'm blessed to be a part of an amazing Disney community where I've met my extended family, as I call them.
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert.
I need some suggestions for nicknames for the other channel. For the original channel. It's the first channel.
Get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call
yeah, that's why I call it the Deuce.
Because
it's our second channel.
And getting rid of your timeshare, call today.
And my logo over here is same, but like my main logo is the blue, red, white, and blue one you see behind me over my head. That's also a light up logo. If you're new to me, I usually don't do it during the days. I'll put it on now, just so you can see it. I had that created for me by a guy whose information is on my website. If you want a sign made for you, he can do it. Mark, he's great.
Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call.
I'll take whatever subscribers I can get. Means people care about the channel and they want to come back. So it's lit up now, but that's the main logo. You'll see it on here on the screen as well. I think is it over to the left here? I think I got it covered up right now. It's over to the right. Over to the right there, the original, the red, white, and blue one. But I have the hockey logo here, the black and white one that was created.
Are you?
Which I really like because it ties into hockey.
On NHL Network.
So, all right, getting close to come back here. I see the mascots are out there dancing around. I don't know if we'll get up to 2:30. I'm really happy with what we did today. We'll see if that short does anything. If I get lucky enough to get some something off the short, you never know. We do have a Discord. The link is right there in the chat. If you'd like to talk hockey, all other sports, if you'd like to talk Marvel, Star Wars, or Disney, over in our Discord, they're chatting about it. It is a huge platform, and it does an incredible job over there.
Fans around the globe watching NHL Saturday with my guy Kevin.
They're back in the studios here. I love their studio.
I'm Stephen Nelson.
I wish I had a studio to sit in like that I could do.
Two Foligno brothers having a day. Look, they've played now 22 times in their NHL career, and pretty similar stats.
Brennan Shaw, what's up? Do you guys stream the game on Discord? No, I don't. I didn't know you could do that, Brennan. Honestly. Salvis, who's going to win? Right now, it's Boston has more on the board. I don't know who's going to win.
Got to give both these guys credit. They're second generation.
I don't know. Can't say, Salvis. I don't want to throw a team out there because I don't know, buddy. But welcome in. Brendan, I didn't know that was legal even. Because I know you can't do it on all other platforms. NHL finds out about it. They can come right after you. I ain't about that.
Yeah, and look, they're no stranger to playing against each other in the NHL.
We use the Discord as a giant community chat platform.
Born in the United States.
I'll have to look into the legality of that. And Brennan, you got a great avatar there. Fantastic avatar, man. That jumps off the screen. All right, here we go. Looks like the third is getting ready to start.
Have options, right? It is great to be a member of these two amazing. Know it all too well to be a member of these two amazing countries.
Getting ready to start here. If you're brand new to us, hit that subscribe today. Come back and join us for more action all down the road.
I have to say though,
as soon as baseball calms down, I'll be jumping over here a lot.
It was real difficult with him being on waivers and nice to see
here we go.
Get a reset and playing so well.
Boston comes out with the puck.
He had a huge tilt with him and Ryan Reeves to start the season as well.
That pace is kind of quiet. Second period, Lindholm had a goal, his second of the year. Boldy had a PowerPoint goal, his third, assist to Zuccarello.
Make it 3-1. Matt Boldy had a power play tally to bring the deficit back to 1 for Minnesota.
Quick shot on goal by Wild there. Deflected out. Matthew Kahn, what's up?
Kaprizov plays it to the line. Spurgeon, Merrill near side with room, centering pass, whip wide.
Let's see,
that was a rare miss.
That tells me you're coming in and promoting. I don't like that.
A misfire on target, but
I could be wrong. You can tell me differently, but it looks like you're coming in trying to tell people to go to your YouTube channel. That's just wrong. That's just against the ethics of YouTube. Well, welcome in, Matthew Kahn.
Going the other way. We followed DeBrusque with the wrister.
Out in front.
By Fleury.
You know what you young goalies should have seen there, Mark?
People stream TVs, movies, and games on Discord all the time. Yeah, but it's that's different. You're streaming a live game, and the legalities of everything broadcasting, trademark broadcasting, say that you cannot show the audio-video content together of a live broadcast at the same time they're doing it. You can put up content after the fact, and then you're just highlighting. That's legal. But you cannot broadcast. Like, I can't, if I started showing this live, I could be in violation and be in huge trouble.
Played around by Smith, but nobody was there.
So I have to look into it, Chris. I'm not going to break any laws because I don't feel like dealing with lawyers and all that stuff. I got enough medical bills that I'm dealing with lawyers. But Matthew Kahn, welcome in, buddy.
Off a body.
If I get to know you and I end up checking out your stuff and I like it, I'll shout you out. But I follow the guidelines because I don't go into anybody else's stream and promote myself because it's what YouTube tells you it's not ethical.
We've seen goalies, we've seen defense.
It's in the bylaws when you sign in for YouTube and say you're not going to do it.
All-time greats like Jaromir Jagr and the Super.
I found it in the small print.
And Patrick Gilliash, among others.
Boston on the attack right now. 17:38 left in the game.
Crashing to the boards. Taylor Hall, Pasternak. Left circle, Pasternak passes, stopped by Fleury.
Oh, nice stop by Fleury again.
Tough angle for Marc-Andre Fleury to make that save on, and yet somehow he was able to. Great read by
Boston retains possession still onside.
Broadway pass off the stick of Marco Rossi.
They're not even on the power play, but they're moving the puck like they are.
Sustained time in the offensive zone.
Wild is really sitting back on their defense there, trying to give Fleury extra help. Stolen away. I can't receive super chats here. I can only receive PayPal and Venmo here. I'm not monetized on this channel yet.
Timely saves once again. The theme here by Marc-Andre Fleury.
No check. Boston on.
We just started this channel.
Gave it right to
I don't know, a couple weeks ago.
Minnesota turns it back.
In due time, hopefully, that's a goal that we be able to be doing. So that's why we put the information up for the PayPal or Venmo, because last stream that I did this, I had people asking me wanting to do it, and I didn't have the information available. So that's why I put it up there now.
Saturday afternoon on the NHL Network Showcase. Merrill had it at the skates for a moment. Here's Nick Foligno.
Boston on the attack, down in the corner behind the post.
Former top prospect of the Anaheim Ducks, finding a new home with the Wild. Foligno around the net.
Around the net, can't do it. He tried to do a one-timer backhand. Can't do that. Oh! Big deflection! I don't know how Fury even saw that with all the people in front of him.
Was wide as well.
Boston pressing here. Chance after chance.
Oh, Kaprizov. He got rammed in front of the Bruins bench there by Lindholm. And
we are 3 subscribers away from 230. We set that as a little bit of a goal.
You see him on the
if you're new and you're having a good time, hit that subscribe. If you're watching a replay and you like how we do it, hit the subscribe for us. I swear that Stream Element's listening to me.
Game's just hyper speed with the speed and skating ability of our players. Just run out of room sometimes.
Stream Elements, if you're listening to me, drop the PayPal link. Another nice save by Boston. 15-10 on the clock.
Glorious chance, and there's your point. Kaprizov doubled over as he's being tended to.
Capri got shot in the chest.
And a little collision in behind the net for the Bruins.
He's on the sidelines.
He's coming up the wall. Doing a nice job to contest this. With watch Marc-Andre Fleury having to battle, as you said, through the traffic.
Hey, Kelly Lincoln, what's up? Love the layup of the NHL. Thank you.
It's him and Lindholm who backs him into the boards, and you can see right from the outset he's doubled over. Really
We're
good.
trying to work hard over here to get it set to where it's solid and fun and
we'll keep an eye on that for you,
interactive and engaging.
Turnaround shot.
Uh-oh, 3-on-1 breakaway for the Bruins. What a save! We got a late penalty here.
Oh,
you heard that? Hot mic. You heard that? What a save. And a glorious transition opportunity for the Boston Bruins. Snapping the puck around. Penalty will be assessed shortly.
Here comes the penalty call. Let's see what it is.
Boston penalty number 12. 2-minute minor for high sticking.
Boston penalty. 2 minutes, high sticking.
Great chance. That's why Jim Montgomery was trying to stay stoic behind the bench. But here comes Boston with numbers. 3-on-1. Executed to perfection. And
chance for Minnesota to tie this thing up.
Fleury. This theme has continued, keeping his team in it. Right pad stop.
I'll be excited when that thing gets to 4 digits. That'll be nice. Then I'm just chasing watch time. That's easy.
And watch Marc-Andre Fleury with
we can get some watch time on the channel by just broadcasting some games.
You got to get set before the play happens. And when you see an all-time great doing it, there's the visual evidence right there. So you want to make sure.
All right, here we go. Wild on the power play.
Long in advance of the play happening, it'll make the game easier for you when you get to the spot early or on time instead of chasing.
Minnesota power play back to the ice with Kirill Kaprizov.
All right, thank you for joining over there, Captain
big
Goose.
Sign, positive one for the Wild, who've scored at least one.
Jesse and my team do a great job with that over there.
To start the year. Great touch passes. Eriksson Ek tried to
see Jesse. It is watching.
He never got the handle.
It just put it in there.
Boldy. Cross ice, right circle, Zuccarello back to Boldy, backdoor, score!
There's the score, Minnesota Wild. Put it in the net. Good Lord, I hope I do this one right. Third period goal. Right there.
This has to be a distinct.
We got ourselves a tie game.
This is where some of the great comes in.
I want to see how that looks on my screen real quick.
That one's coming back.
That's a foot drag. That looks like Kareem Benzema right
I think
now.
all those graphics are coming up pretty good, I think. I feel like they are.
For the player of the year.
Obviously, watch his
Yeah,
stick. So he's
I'm
clearly
happy with
like
that.
That can't be a goal.
The muscle memory is he's trying to kick
That can't be a goal.
stick, but that is a pretty distinct.
Uh-oh!
So
Video review.
Distinct kicking motion. That's as close to that as you're going to come.
Uh-oh.
And their fans back in Mini are watching patiently with bated breath.
They got to wait and see if it's going to be
Jim
cleared.
Montgomery saying, can that be a goal? Can that be a goal? So, of course, the officials and the great crew back in Toronto are certainly watching this as well, the Situation Room, but as they do all games. But that looked to be a foot drag to me.
Sean needs the under.
Interpreted as a
He kicked it. I need the under. That's good stuff.
Now we're talking foot semantics.
Now we're talking
drag or kick.
Exactly. Now
Here
we're
they come.
talking-
And let us know what it is.
After video review, the call on the ice has been overturned.
Yeah.
There was a distinct kick.
No goal. Kicking.
So our first
No goal.
replay, we felt that was coming back. John McIsaac.
Sean's happy right now.
Official.
And that's the way it's been explained to me by longtime NHL rep Dave Jackson, who's our rules expert over on the ESPN side. So
He did kick it. It went off. It went off his. It definitely went off his skate. And there's a distinctive kicking motion. I watched it just now. I can't argue with that
So
one.
they can regain control.
All right, they're still on the power play for 113.
A formation in the O-zone, a setup, and let's see what they can cook up here.
And that review gave the top unit a chance
to get a breather. Exactly.
Zuccarello brings it over the line. Boldy trying to give it back.
Stolen away by Boston. They're going to clear it.
And cleared down.
1 minute on the power play. 1 minute.
Kalen Addison, part of the Jason Zucker deal. A couple.
Hit that subscribe if you're new today. Join the community we're building over here. Join our team. 40 seconds on the power play. 40. Rick Kane, what's up, Rick? New sub, Rick says. Appreciate you, Rick Kane.
Zuccarello.
Welcome in.
Left circle. Zuccarello.
That's a penalty. That's going to be an interference call.
Oh, we got a delayed penalty.
Why don't you give this puck up here?
You have to.
Give this puck up here if you're the Wild.
Puck on the net. Off the pipe.
Better idea.
From the point. Another sharp angle shot.
All right, so for 14 seconds, you're going to have a two-man advantage.
Yeah, I just see the ref's lips.
Interference coming on Boston. 14 seconds is going to be a two-man advantage.
Better idea. Give props where they're due. And this one's going to go to Connor Clifton.
Penalty, number 75. 2-minute minor, cross-checking.
Cross-checking.
I mentioned a few moments ago that Clifton this year having a terrific
So they got a 14-second 5-on-3.
Guys out.
Yeah.
We laid one out, but illegally there.
Yeah, you laid one out. You know, that's Rikers Island rules, not NHL rules right there. That's a penalty you can't take because he has played so well. And by the way, Eriksson Ek is a lefty on his strong side over by the boards. Leave him there.
Yep.
He's not troubling you out there. That's burning time off the power play and your penalty kill, so to speak. So Jim Montgomery and the Bruins have maybe a timeout coming here their way.
Looks like the Bruins are going to take a quick TO.
Oh, it's Mini that's using their timeout. So Jim Montgomery saying, hey, we're killing the penalty. We got 2 men
Bench
down.
flurry.
We'll take it right now. There's Chris Kelly, long
Now, Mander, 992-003. What's up? Welcome in.
So as the two teams
Welcome in.
for the upcoming face-off, we look at the coaching carousel and how it impacted the Eastern Conference. And Lambert in, John Tortorella in.
A lot of coaches changing. Wow.
Paul Maurice back in. Jim Montgomery, we talked about him. Alone for Blashill. So there's a lot of turnover.
Yeah, I don't know. They've had a rough start to the year, right?
A ton of turnover and a lot of opportunity for teams.
Go ahead, Rick.
Getting the opportunity. I got to say this right now quickly. Jim Montgomery credits Craig Berube and Doug Armstrong and the St. Louis Blues for giving.
All right, here's the face-off.
St. Louis
To the right of the goalie. Wild with it.
Zuccarello seeing
Quick shot, no good.
Just wide. Once you finish that point.
6 seconds on a 5-on-3. Quick shot again. Not in there. Another shot. Not in there. Regular power play now. 5-on-4.
Yeah, just tying a ball on that.
Oh, I have no idea, Rick.
To the Blues organization
That's too much for me. I'm brand new into hockey. I ain't gonna lie to you.
As he now is at the helm.
Look at it.
Breakaway! Wild! Oh! Got stonewalled! Nice save by the Bruins.
Big save by Linus Ullmark. Point.
12 minutes. It's right up there in the left-hand corner, Nick Smith. You might, I don't know if maybe you're on your phone. You can't see it. 12:20. 12:20 left. Welcome in, Nick Smith. Wild on the attack again. Breakaway. No. 1 minute on the power play. 1 minute on the power play.
Now in the far corner. Look at Addison lurking.
Still working the power play.
Kaprizov and the stick lifted.
That's a few
Bruins clear it.
On the hands. That's a slash or a hook, something.
We got a penalty again? What's going on?
Jim Montgomery's stunned. So is the youngster behind the bench. He's like, come on.
Number 27.
Another Boston penalty. For 58 seconds, we're going to be back on 5-on-3. Another Boston penalty. 12:08 in the game. 58 seconds left on the first penalty. Now we're going to have the second for a 5-on-4 for almost 1 minute.
The breakaway.
Nick Smith, thank you for joining, my friend. I'll do these I'll do Boston again this year. Hit us up with a subscribe so you can find me live when I do hockey, bud.
I mean, they could have
hit me up. Hit me up.
Here. They ended up calling one, so
5-on-4 right here. Wow.
Tough for the Bees, but this power play continues. Two-man advantage for the Wild here now. Again.
15 seconds.
I'm in Maryland.
Trying to set up. They have a little bit more time to work with.
They got to attack. The Wild
working the power play.
An attack.
Top of the point.
Out there right now. Marco Rossi is the
over to the left wing.
He's in a cycle with Gaudreau.
Gaudreau out top.
Gaudreau down
couldn't get it off.
Hassled by Patrice Bergeron. Record-setting 5-time Selke Award winner for a reason, folks.
Still working it.
Spurgeon.
No, I'm not a Caps fan. I just I'm doing it because I like hockey. If anything, I'd say Nashville because I've just been to more of their games. That's the only reason I'd say that.
Indecisive there.
Quill working his power play. 9 seconds left. 9 seconds.
Back to Spurgeon. Got to do something with it.
Got to put it to the
3 seconds.
2.
Power play over.
In front of Omar. Too many passes, but it goes back.
Way too many passes, and Boston holds him off on this second power play. Short-handed now for a minute. 5-on-4 for a minute.
By the flower. Big time save.
All right, Captain Goose, have a good one. Nick Smith, thank you for subscribing.
That's Kenny Reckett right there, or is it Marc-Andre Fleury?
Second time tonight.
Boston holds off the second one.
So
34 seconds left of the last power play. 34. Way too much passing by the Wild.
On this man advantage. You hear the buzz in the Garden for the Bruins PK.
Wow.
They're in Beantown right now.
And they clear it again. 15 seconds left in the power play. 10:20 left in the game.
Keep an eye on number 2 and white.
He's flying. Last 10 seconds. Last rush. Here's Eriksson Ek.
Kicked away by Boston again. That's going to kill the power play. And they're on the breakaway. 2-on-3. Nope.
So good look.
Not going to do anything with it. Even strength all the way around.
Kills by the Boston Bruins.
Huge.
Massive.
Preserves the 1-goal lead. Still plenty of regulation left. Oh. Zuccarello in front of Fleury.
Yeah, hey, let me get a shot here. And Fleury, ever alert on that as well.
Ullmark reverses it off a stanchion on the far half wall.
Wow, this sounds like a playoff game.
It really does, though.
The intensity, too.
The intensity's crazy.
That sound as well.
Now, Krejci, someone hit the deck and lost the bucket. Duhaime, he had that shorthanded goal.
Quick out comes in.
Now at the point, oh, close play.
You got to know who you're out against. Recognize that matchup.
Bruins collect.
Because that was David Pastrnak lurking.
Thank you, Diane Tincher. $10 PayPal.
Fired in by
The beautiful, amazing Diane Pincher.
Puck is met there.
Diane is amazing. I'm going to get her name up on the board. Everybody thank Diane Tincher. Diane, are you watching, dear? You must be somewhere in the hiding around like Batgirl in the dark. 8:19 on the clock. Diane's kicking Paul out of there. Diane says, "Paul, go to the sin bin, Paul. You're out of here."
Getting some chances as they go offside here.
Lindholm and Foligno.
Diane sends him to the sin bin. We got a lot of pushing and shoving over on the end there.
Marcus Foligno in there. Trent
Thank you, Diane. You're amazing. I don't know if she's...
Marc-Andre Fleury with his second sparkling stand-up save in this NHL Network show.
Oh, I don't have any of the Hulk emojis over here. I can't Hulk it up. Yes, that's what we're going to do. When somebody does a PayPal or a Venmo over here, that's the only way we can do it, we're going to tell them, send the person to the sin bin. That's what Diane just did. Since we can't Hulk it up. Because I don't have the emojis over here yet. But thank you to Diane. That's awesome.
Barry, check this out.
Yeah, back and forth, close game.
We can get a small business going fast.
If you're having a good time today, hit that subscribe. We appreciate you. We'll be doing a lot more hockey and NBA basketball and college basketball over here. We will do Olympic hockey when it happens and Olympic basketball on this channel. We do baseball and football on our original channel. I got to think of another name to add onto there, a nickname or something. You know, got to figure that out. Got to come up with something good. I'm sure we can together. Sean says the Foligno brothers are playing each other tonight. Okay. It's a lot of hockey games today. We will be doing baseball. I will be doing the Padres and the Phillies. Padres and the Phillies later on this evening. That'll be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We got 8:09 on the clock here. 8:09 on the clock remaining.
What a Saturday it's been in Boston. It's time to answer our trivia question.
Who holds the Bruins single-season record for assist by a player not born in North America?
For assist by a player
not born in North America. Who holds the single-season record for assist?
Have you been stumped?
I have the guess and the answer.
Give it. Give it to the people.
Josef Stumpel.
Oh,
come on, people.
Ding.
Yeah,
Josef Stumpel. 55 in 96-97. There's your answer.
Very talented playmaker, crafty, very
Tina Stan, welcome in. It wasn't Bobby Orr, but welcome in, Tina Stan.
Patience and the ability to manipulate defenders.
They're playing a little bit of Bon Jovi in the background. You always got to love it when somebody's playing a little Bon Jovi.
6 from Czechia.
And the crowd's still singing it after the song's done. That's great. The crowd is still singing the whole song. Oh, my God, that's great.
Refocus.
All right, 2-on-2. Boston coming back at it. Oh, you're welcome. We hope you like what we're doing and you'll want to come back and hit that subscribe.
Yeah, he got clipped there.
I don't see any arms.
He's okay.
Quick out kicked all the way back down.
Let's hope he's okay.
7:30 on the clock and counting. 7:30.
Health and safety of all the players, as Tone often says. Couldn't agree more. Yeah.
Wild on the attack, trying to find a way to even this puppy up.
By himself, we'll push it around him.
Boston just wants to keep clearing. Quick
goal.
shot, one-timer from the top, no good. Boston got it again, coming the other way.
Both goalies, when called upon.
Hot take, if Bruce Cassidy was still the head coach, wouldn't have a win yet this season.
Shots 32.
Mark's, welcome to your hot. We welcome the hot takes for everybody. There's Mark's hot take right there on the board.
Oh gosh, with Pavel Zacha getting clipped,
he went right to the room.
Oh yeah, and you can understand why. I mean, you could see that. Wow,
no penalty at all.
That's a tough one there, and I could understand the frustration of Bees fans and Pavel Zacha specifically on that one. That's one that got away for sure. Plus the blood.
Yeah,
it's like there's.
It wouldn't have been 2.
All right, Paul.
Boldy
Be careful driving.
Shoots.
Abingdon, good Lord. That's a ride.
Great stick.
Yep.
But Boldy mentioned he thought he had the game-tying goal. The power play was
All right, here we go.
tally-eliminated.
Minnesota takes it away again.
Kicked it in.
Just under 7. Oh, big check on the boards by Boston. It's a huge hit.
Gaudreau wants revenge.
Clifton's like, yeah, come get some.
Gaudreau now has the puck. Sharp side.
Nice save by the Boston goalie. Great grab up in the air. Nice job.
The Red Sox should be looking at getting him in the lineup with that glove. Are you kidding me?
Still 3-2.
Wow.
6:46 to go.
6:46 in the game. 3-2 game. They got a TO, baby, TO. Yeah, that's a ride, Paul, for you. That's a ride, Abington. 231 on subscribers. We're over a quarter of the way there, guys. Over a quarter of the way there. We'll have to try to push it a little bit tonight on the mainstream game. See if maybe we'll push it this next couple weeks a little more than usual. Be a little aggressive with it. Just try to get more eyes on the second channel. Maybe we can get this up there pretty quick. Cam, just subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Cam. We appreciate you. Cam's in, everybody. He is in. We appreciate you. We're having a good time here today. We are having I'm having a really good time doing hockey. I'm really happy with the way the screen came out. Really happy with the way it comes up and gets on the channel there. It's easy to set up and get going and to have a good stream. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Let's get these commercials done. We'll see how this thing's going to end. Who are the favorites to win this year for my hockey people that are in here? I haven't looked on any preseason stuff or anything like that. Who are they preseason favorites to be in the finals for the Cup? I'm just curious what the prognosticators were saying. Because I have not looked at it at all.
Thanks from SAP.
Not yet. I will.
Kevin Weeks and Stephen Nelson on the Showcase 3-2 Bruins. We see Clifton with the shoulder. Boom on Gaudreau.
That was a huge shot by Boston on Gaudreau. He hit him so hard his future kids felt it.
I'll jam you up again. I like
now, Mander, thank you for subscribing.
Very physical.
Avs or Toronto by paper, really.
Provides a lot of depth and physicality. And some
find future odds any gambling website.
And Gaudreau last year, 14 goals and 30 assists.
Any gambling website.
44 points. He had 18 total points his first 103 games.
Yeah, it's a nice progression for him. Huge uptick. He's really flourished playing in Minnesota. It's looked good on him. They've been a great fit for him, and likewise.
Wild win the ozone draw. After another glove save from Omar before the commercial break. Shots 32-24 in favor of Boston. Hits relatively even.
Keep an eye on it.
Oh, don't you dare blank up on me. Avalanche, Tampa, Edmonton, Toronto.
Got no doubt. High stick that drew blood. No penalty called.
This one there.
Cooper, welcome in. Good to see you.
Glad he's okay.
I think Cooper may be a first-timer on the channel. If you are, welcome. Welcome to all first-timers. Hit that subscribe today.
Erickson. Joe
oh, kickoff by the goal. Boston's goalie's on fire right now. Kicked away. Under 6 minutes remaining.
Hockey's different.
Hockey's different. No question.
Kicked all the way back down to the Wild's end. Oh, nice. Cool. Well, thank you, Cooper, for coming over here, buddy.
Tried to give and go with Duhane.
Thank you, buddy. We appreciate you.
Wild still fighting for it.
Make sure you're following me on all the accounts. That way you can keep up with me. I don't know if the Avs have been playing good or bad. I haven't seen them yet.
A lot of board battles right from the outset of this game, I might add, too.
Now it comes back the other way. That's going to be a penalty on...
We got a penalty coming!
Thought there was going to be a call on Duhame as he dumped down Foligno.
Maybe not.
And he was...
I don't know yet. Now, Mander, it'll get more aggressive on the schedule for me once baseball ends. I got to get through this playoff and World Series. That's taking up a good part of my time. I will definitely be back here next Saturday during the day doing hockey. Definitely next Saturday. And I'm going to try to get another game or two in during the week. coming up. But definitely next Saturday for hockey until this playoff baseball is done. It takes up a lot of my time. You know, one baseball game's 4.5 hours. It eats up a lot of it. So, but definitely more to come, and we'll keep growing this channel. That's my goal. Hockey and basketball over here, mixing it up. So, if you're subscribed, and make sure that you've got that bell rung so you can keep up with it. Or as I prefer, the other bell, this one. Make sure you got that alert bell hit so you know when I'm live. That's the big thing, so you can come back over and talk with me. I don't have a preference on games. I just try to pick what I think is the best game. I'll kind of look at standings and say, okay, well, these two teams are, number one in each of their divisions. Let's do them, that type of thing. Mark is a huge Bruin fan. I'm sure with the Bruins being talented, we'll be doing more Bruins games this year. I like doing Bruins games. You know why? Because the people that come out are great. They're so passionate, man. Boston fans. But the other thing is when Beantown Breakdown's doing the Bruins, he does them from time to time. I won't go against him out of respect. I'll pick a different team. Do I bet hockey? I do not bet hockey currently. No. I do not currently bet hockey. I'm not watching it enough to know about it right now. That would be like walking outside and throwing a $20 bill on the floor and hoping that it comes back. But I know I've bet hockey in the past in my lifetime. I know a lot of people that do bet hockey. And it is a fun game to play. But that -1.5 will kill you right now. If you took Boston minus the 1.5, you're sitting 8 in life right now.
He's now
if you're the other way around, you're really happy.
In terms of shots, saves on shots at this point.
Trying to settle in.
All right, here we go. Puck down in Boston's end.
Yep.
Wild with it. We got a whistle.
Play halted.
And to be fair, down at the other end, Linus Ullmark's been great himself. Who's off to a really good start. But as you see that board, I made this point earlier, and I played with 2 of these guys on the board, 2 of these greats, in the great Roberto Luongo and the great Martin Brodeur here in Jersey. Here's one note here. 4 of them are from the province of Quebec. 4. It's amazing.
It sounds like Quebec puts out a lot of great goalies.
Yeah. 4.
Quebec.
It's unreal, man. Yeah. Suburban Montreal. That's amazing stuff.
Fleury's given his home province 3 Stanley Cups to celebrate. Today he's focused on trying to help Minnesota get a win. Those have been really tough for the Wild to come by. They're chasing. All right,
Minnesota again with the puck. Under 5 minutes.
It's a 5-game road trip for the Wild. Beginning here today.
Boston's just keep trying to clear right now. They haven't been able to do it.
Hit the body of Lindholm, then the pad of Omar.
Quick shot out front. Go! Minnesota put the biscuit in the basket right there. Backhanded shot out in front of the net, and bam, it's in there.
In front of the Bruins netminder. Throw the puck on net. Good.
Wow, he just kept throwing it on net.
Was up high. Wow. Lindholm's in front of him. That may have gone off Lindholm a little bit. There's no chance that Linus Ullmark, rather, as he gets boxed into the net. But either way, the Wild with the equalizer. And to my previous point about those saves by Marc-Andre Fleury.
3-all. 4:31 in the game.
We've got a 3-3 game up in Boston. And what a game this has been by both clubs to this point.
A game that is now tied with less than 4.5 to play.
I don't know. We might have it. We'll see.
If it remains his goal,
next goal could win this thing.
His career.
Minnesota on the attack here.
Impressive stuff.
If you get overtime and you got Minnesota plus 1.5, you're sitting good.
No question.
The netminers, Pasternak, Oldie.
Absolutely.
Hall played it around for Pasternak. Usher to the point, but it goes by Riley. Tries to quickly go back before Minnesota can get a full change.
Under 4 minutes. Under 4.
Merrill settling this down, surveying the landscape.
Boston takes it away, coming the other way.
He did,
Yes. Yeah. Great stick there by Smith.
Puck dumped all the way down.
Coyle, sharp shot.
Quick shot, deflected
Goes out of play.
outside the glass.
Nice. Digital Underground. And there's a look at Spurgeon coming out now.
I think I definitely.
What do you got?
336 on the shot on the game.
Everybody on the Wild
33
Some
shots
Woodland is gone.
for
I
Boston
think
on
it's
goal,
I think it's by
26
design.
for
I
Minnesota.
think it's by design because I saw you come in and I wasn't sure who you were. I had to see security because you got all kind of mustache, beard, throw tee. You got it all going on today.
Throw tee?
You got a throw tee.
That's slander.
Yeah. Brodin is going to be the one credited for that goal.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Jonas Brodin is first of the season. Either way, 3-3
Jesse,
game.
can you dialect Sergi, see what he's saying, and then also tell him to please put it in English?
This,
Minnesota with the puck right now.
That if this goes
Great
through
job,
overtime,
Jesse,
it
dropping
should
that information,
only be
too.
The Foligno brothers.
Awesome job. Thank you.
Exactly.
Okay, ask him to put it in English, if you wouldn't mind. And welcome him in. Welcome, Sergi, if you can understand me.
Who covers with
Not sure.
2:58 to play in period 3.
Nice rush here by Hampus Lindholm, who's assumed the role of number one defenseman, especially in the absence of their number one, Charlie McAvoy. Nice acquisition last year, and even better to re-sign him to that extension. There's a look at Jared Spurgeon, captain of the Minnesota Wild, who's done a really nice job in settling in that leadership role, even though they do it by committee. And nice to see Jim Montgomery back
Thank
as
you,
the head
Jeannie.
coach behind an NHL bench
Welcome,
as well.
Sergi. Glad you're
Good for
here.
him. It's been a long road. He's had to overcome some adversity, like all of us have in different ways, and we'd like to root for good
Yeah, we
people.
will do
Nice
that.
to see
My
Jim
team will
Montgomery
always
back
put the
behind the
information into the chat. We'll find a
Face
way to
off
make
to
sure everybody
Fleury's
knows who did
It's
what.
with Hall. Hall turns around and fires wide. Krejci, you hear the communication, he and Pasternak. Hall again, trying to evade Dumba. Dumba pushes him into the boards.
2:30 on the clock, 2:30.
Trying to help turn the puck over. Now it's with Krejci. Oh,
Puck skips back out. Boston's got to reset. Here they go.
2:20 to go.
It's a treat for the fans in attendance on the Causeway watching this one.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Dewar being pressured by Riley. Who wants it? Zaboto has it.
Responsible play there by David Pasternak, not trying to overextend the shift. This late in the game, good recognition, something for a lot of you young players to kind of learn from there.
It's the NHL Network Showcase Mojo. There's always a close, entertaining.
Oh, and the ref with the hit.
The ref leveled somebody right there.
Oh my gosh, he backed him down like Shaq in the paint.
Weeksy, you yell at people.
Yeah, I do. I say get involved. The ref definitely got involved there.
Down to 120.
120 on the clock.
Zucker
Boston still with
gives it
possession.
back to his decor and Clifton.
On the attack in
Reed to the
Minnesota's
zone.
end.
Shot off the leg of Dumba. The fans wanted a call on Dumba.
Yeah.
They didn't get it.
Nice rush attack there by the Bruins.
Last 60 seconds of regulation.
Under a minute regulation.
Foligno and Brodin. Near half wall, Smith fighting.
40
through it.
seconds.
Good effort by Smith.
Boston still has it in Minnesota's end. Wraparound almost went in.
Oh wow, calls coming here.
There's a penalty.
Power by Smith to get that separation because Brodin is a very good defensive.
What's the penalty?
Defenseman, and yet still Smith was able to power through him, and this call will be going against Matt Dumba.
Hot mic.
Matt Dumba furious.
Dumba is mad.
Into the box. Wow, Matt Dumba furious.
Minnesota penalty, 2 minutes on Dumba holding the stick, and he is furious.
And that's Brodin. Now, there's Dumba in front of it. Well, listen. I mean,
Yeah, that's holding the stick. He did that.
Always know how hard Matt Dumba plays. He's a gamer. But when you got the stick under the arm,
You got the stick under the arm.
You got the stick under the arm, and unless you're
Wow. Hit that subscribe if you are new today. We will be doing hockey all year long, all the way up through the Stanley Cup and playoffs. We will also do Olympic hockey when it's time. Olympic hockey when it's time. Oh, off the pole! Clear by Minnesota. Here comes Boston again. 25 seconds left in prep. 25 left.
Hold on to your butts. 20 seconds left.
20 seconds left.
3-3 game. Hall. Bergeron.
Quick out. Still on the attack.
The Bruins knocked off the puck.
See what he wanted there. He's trying to come
10 seconds. Oh, they got to clear it. That's going to kill the regulation. Minute 30 roughly. Minute 25 left in a power play. 3 seconds. 2. Done. End of regulation. Overtime.
Shots at the end of regulation. 34-26.
Overtime, everybody.
In favor of the Bruins.
Good job, moderators. Moderators seeing the bots coming in saying, hey, we ain't going to tolerate it.
I didn't want this.
By the way, the goal was changed back to Spurgeon.
There we go.
So it's
3-3 game.
Great Z-Man.
You can watch it on the NHL Network.
Dropping the ceremonial puck.
TRX Wazzy. Welcome in. Cool channel name, TRX Wazzy.
Right back with this.
You can watch it on the NHL Network. We're going back to overtime intermission. There's your current data. There's all your data on the screen right now. Goals, shots, hits. All the way down. Welcome in, welcome in. If you're brand new, I do hockey and basketball on this channel, on my primary. The channel, we do Optimus Prime. Maybe that's the first channel name. Optimus Prime. Over on Optimus Prime, we do football and baseball. We're doing the game tonight, Padres and Phillies over there. So welcome in, everybody. Hit that subscribe today. If you are new, we want you to come back to the party. We appreciate you being here. Waiting for overtime now. That's good if they don't go to video content. If they just put this up there, I can leave that up during intermission. I don't have to throw the screen up. My luck, they'll change it, though. They usually do. They usually do. Be interesting. Next goal will win it. If you took the Minnesota Wild today, plus the 1.5, ding, 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 you're in the cash. In the cash. If you took over 6.5, ding, 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 you're pretty much in the cash. I think we're going to have a score here. Pasta for the OT game winner, Joe Lane says. We'll see. We will see for sure. We will see. We will see. All right, here we go.
1 minute and 23 seconds remaining on the
123 of the power play here. 123 of the power play. We are starting.
Taylor Hall, left wing, hits the brakes to Krejci. Hall,
out of the wing. Boston with the puck. One-timer, no good.
Yeah, it's real hot. Pastrnak couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe that he missed the mark. And a power play opportunity. 55 seconds remaining here in the OT of power play time for the Bruins.
Krejci in to Hall.
Hall on the attack. Oh, deflected out. Nice save. Boston still on the attack. 40 seconds on the power play remaining. Batted around out front. Quick shot. Oh, nice save again. And they cleared it all the way down.
You play the position when you see these kind of saves at either end. These young kids aspire
RG said, RG Ghost. No more ties.
Bruins looking for more. Cross ice. Bergeron.
Oh, Bird, Blatt, another save. Man, 10 seconds on a power play.
Krejci.
Still attacking.
Krejci, right circle. Pasternak, left circle. Pasternak holds, shoots.
One time out front, loose. No, they can't do it. Kicked away. Power play over, full strength.
Really good agility in what was
full
that
strength.
Power play was clicking. They were moving. The timing, the spacing, generated some grade A chances. Marc-Andre Fleury and his teammates able to stave that one off.
Now
here comes Boston again now with full strength on the attack.
In overtime. Ooh. Zaka. Ooh. To Lindholm.
Great stick.
Nice stick away. Still kept on side.
Stick there by Merrill.
But the Wild take it away. Here we come the other way.
Deflect that out of harm's way. Well read.
Kaprizov.
3 minutes in overtime. 3 minutes.
With Zuccarello to his right. Kaprizov. 2-on-4, but when he's got the puck on his stick,
can't get it off of him.
Wild on the attack. Boston zone. Boston steals it away.
Good matchup there by DeBrusque, taking that matchup one-on-one.
Back behind the net. Boston's got control. Here they come.
Jake DeBrusque. Well done there.
Zuccarello wanted a penalty on Lindholm. It's going the other way with DeBrusque. He's outnumbered as Boldy behind him. Puck taken by Brodin. 2.5 to go.
2.5 to go. 2.5.
And have those penalties on the follow-through, but I wouldn't be campaigning for a penalty now if I was a Wild.
Zuccarello.
Puck down in Boston's end. Minnesota with possession.
To Brodin.
One-time shot, nice save.
It's 8. This has been a YouTube video.
Brodin with a rocket from the top of the pipe.
By goaltenders. And
right on the pipe looking at it, and that was a great save.
Just missed the mark, and now he gets this one. A little outside-in move, and watch Marc-Andre Fleury fight that off with great extension of the blocker arm. And here he comes again. A little catch and release through traffic. Flower fights that off in the midsection and taps it out of harm's way to clear the rebound. David Pasternak all over it. And this one for the Boston Bruins here in Beantown.
All right, giddy up. 2:14.
Here we go.
In OT. Bruins 3, Wild 3. Face off to Omark's right. Boston has it.
Oh.
Pasternak.
2-on-1.
2-on-1.
Shot.
Blocked in front.
Wow. Addison sacrificing the body.
Fans on their feet.
Wow.
Building. And now we have.
Now we got a whistle.
Penalty number 97. 2-minute minor for tripping.
Wow, this one's being assessed to Kirill Kaprizov. And it comes in the face-off circle, and right off the face-off, there's Kaprizov. It wasn't the first one, and that's why I just told you if I was a Wild, I wouldn't be contesting any of these calls right now, even though, okay, it's cool. Certainly an effort play, but the kid. How about a block by Kalen Addison off the ankle bone? Yeah, great effort. Our man Alex Tanguay's got to be proud.
2 minutes. 2:03 exactly.
Down in Iowa with the Wild, who said, keep an eye on this guy. This guy's going to be a player. I'm working with him. Outstanding job by Alex Tanguay, and that's a real huge. I mean, that's a pivotal game-saving block because now the extra point's still available on the table.
What's up, Andrew? Welcome in, buddy.
Going through their rotation.
If you're brand new to us today, hit that subscribe, everybody. We want you to come back. We will be doing hockey all the way through to the Stanley Cup. Plus, we do Olympic hockey on this channel as well.
Between the power play opportunity. If you are the Bees, you don't want to rush, but you want to be urgent.
If you're Minnesota,
yes,
given how thirsty you are for a victory, just to get the vibes on the right side, how aggressive can you be on a kill in overtime?
Here's how aggressive you can be. Any and everything in the middle of the rink, you have to be swinging your sticks. You have to be in good position.
Power play, 2 minutes here for Boston, and 2:01 in the game. Power play for the end of the game, end of the period here, overtime period.
You mentioned that earlier, looking at the disparity in the dots.
Sticks got to be active for the Wild on this penalty kill, and they have to be verbally communicating here.
Crew again, Krejci with
Rounding out top, across the middle.
Has it, holds,
back to the point, back to the wing. Kicked out in front, Boston retains.
Has it again, to the middle, to Krejci now.
They're working their power play.
Taylor Hall looking for Bergeron.
Out in front, slap, can't get it.
Just shifted high.
Adam, welcome in.
Beautiful look by Taylor Hall, too.
Held in, though, by Krejci. He waltzes down to the left.
Welcome into Adam Towle.
Oh, that's
another shot wide.
Like that, too.
Krejci again. Hall Sauce to Bergeron out of midair. And
Fleury dives on that one.
Pounces on it. Like, now, if you're the Minnesota Wild, take your time when you're down there if you're Fleury. Trying to soak in, give the guys a little breather. Now, watch Boston snapping this puck around. I mean,
man, they are snapping the puck around.
Bergeron opens up the blade like a golfer, and he just gets that one a little high in the redirect. Taylor Hall does not get all of that one-time effort.
105 to go in the power play. 107 in the period, in the OT period.
From the dot. DeBrusk.
Yep.
To the half wall. Out by
cleared out all the way down the other end. Boston's got to go get it. Under a minute.
And gets the clear.
Lindholm. Pasternak.
Back up top. 47 seconds on the power play.
DeBrusk to Lindholm.
A higher setup than the previous group.
Quick shot, save.
To the glove. Incredible. Of Marc-Andre Fleury. Yes, Patrice Bergeron.
Fleury with another save.
Between PP1 and PP2 as a first power play unit, second power play unit. In this unit, they're a little more spread out, right? They're a little further out.
They're working it from a deeper power play setup. Trying to get the quick deflection in front. Didn't work.
May have gotten a little piece, but Marc-Andre Fleury tracks that one. I mentioned the glove saves all game.
We just started. This is our second channel for everybody new. On our primary channel, Optimus Prime, as I'm calling it now. We do football and baseball. Another one-timer. Fleury saves it. Cleared out all the way down. 29 seconds remaining. Here comes Boston again. They've regained possession.
25 seconds
crossing the blue.
Bergeron
out top. 19 seconds.
And then he'll settle in the middle.
Bergeron shot deflected loose. What a save by Fleury again. Down in front. Oh, quick one-timer. Score! Boston puts it in the net right there. There's your game. Wow. Wow. Boston puts it in, ends the game, final in overtime.
Boston Bruins fans putting their deodorant to the test with their arms up in the air.
Wow.
And it's Taylor Hall with the GWG. Wow.
Unbelievable. That was fantastic.
Marc-Andre Fleury was sensational. Elmark was excellent. Marc-Andre Fleury, one big-time stop. But then the Bees regained possession. And I told you they were trying to draw the defenders up high. And what they're able to do then is then work it back downhill as you hear Coach. See, you bring Freddie Gaudreau all the way out to the top. Look at the rotation. You freeze.
If you had a good time hanging with me today and you have not subscribed, please do it. Please do it. Thank you, Jesse, dropping the information there in on the game.
Taylor Hall.
Wow. Fantastic game here today. Fantastic game. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today and hanging with me. Again, a lot of hockey to come on this channel over the months to come. It will be a great time. I guarantee you we'll definitely hit these two teams again as we go through. Hit me up with a follow right now on this channel before you leave. And we will be on our primary channel, Pete McDivitt Show, our regular channel. Jesse, drop the link for that one. We will be over there doing Baseball Tonight. Phillies and your Padres, 7 o'clock tonight. Come join me and hang out. Thank you for being here tonight. I really, really appreciate it. It's been a really fun game. We'll see you on the next broadcast, I hope. That's my goal, at least. It's Joey's World. We're all just living in it. It's been a great time. This stream, this game, well, they're in the books.